Everybody, please tap, 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 tap.
I like to see some report logs.
That ain't gonna happen. Ain't nobody gonna show them their report logs, girl. You know that.
Do you want to know what my report log says?
Oh, I have the message that came from Megs where she said that she built my. Go ahead and put that on up there, sassafras. It won't show the little part. Oh yes, baby, I have that message from her own message that she sent to Liz. Oh yes, I do. Message recovery princess. And again, I've asked her for 3 weeks to have a private conversation with me. And I am tired of getting messages and phone calls and text messages of how she's trying to literally take down Monday Night Madness.
I don't know if it's not. See, it won't show.
Oh, great. Can you make the message smaller?
I've tried because the way it's put, it's so long. I can't. It won't let me even.
Can you read it? They asked.
She says, "Leave me alone. I'm not messing with y'all.
She's got to go.
I've always supported Monday Night Madness, and I built this with y'all." I mean, here it is. I can't. I mean, I'm sorry.
But I can send it to you. Well, I mean, if that's the case, and these are coming from her friends, everything that I'm getting is mutual friends of ours, and they talk to her way more. Way more. Why would her friends be lying on her? That don't make no sense to me. Absolutely, Monday Night Madness was way before her. Way before. Oh, there it is. And that's from Meg. That's just a snippet of the book that she sent to another creator instead of reaching out to me privately. Privately. Oh, here's another one.
She said, "I didn't screen record the live that Thursday. I was sent it by several people, which have all proved, said, hey, I know you're friends with Kimmy and Sassy," and at the end of it says they are stigmatizing the Mac community.
This Recovery Princess, sweetie, this is from Meg's. This is a message from Meg's that was sent to someone else. That someone else was asked to send it to me. And at first, I didn't want to read the message. I said, I'm not reading the message. I'm not reading. It doesn't make sense, does it? Um, I'm not reading the message because I want her to speak to me. If she can speak on me, then she can speak to me. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Well, and I get that. We're not going to say the same things the same way because we're all different. We all have different feelings. We all have different emotions. And I've actually spoke on this, Duchess. Um, yes, Sky, we're all on Matt. Well, Sassy is not. And there's a couple other people that have not been on Matt. Um, and I spoke on this, Duchess, and I said everybody sees something. I may say something, and Sassy may hear it differently than Sky hears it. I'm sorry, Sky, I'm just using you as an example. Then Sky hears it. But if they hear it differently as friends, why not come and talk to one another? Not even friends, associates, acquaintances, people that are supposed to be helping people stay sober, people that are supposed to be recovering loudly so people stop dying quietly. I've been on MAT for 6 years.
I will support any. I don't care what you do. Do not care what works for you. I will support you.
She won't have a conversation. She won't. I've tried to get her to have a conversation since this live was made. Since this live was made, I have tried to get her to have
Not this live, the one that we were supposedly talking about her.
and I didn't call her out. What I said is if Lance or Jess or Liz, people with some education, if they can come in here, it would be great. I never called anybody out. The whole live is on my YouTube. The whole thing. Amber's my niece. Suboxone, methadone,
Recovery.
Subutex. That's all MATM.
Yep.
Exactly. We should be. So instead of going to larger creators and mutual friends trying to turn them against me, why not have a conversation with me and talk to me about what you think I said or done wrong in that live? Because, like you said, or someone else said, we all hear things differently. We can all take things differently. But if we're all supposed to be in the recovery community and helping one another, why not come to me? Instead of trying to get others against me, why not come to me?
Recovery Princess, some of them are. TikTok changed their rules. So by time we realized that TikTok had changed, because it used to, they would hold the lives for 90 days. Kimmy went in a rush to try to download all of them, and there was a lot that weren't able to be put onto the YouTube. So now it's every couple of days she'll go and download them and put them on.
But that one from Thursday night is up. It is up. So if anybody watches it and they have anything that they have to say to me, or they feel some type of way about it, or I said something that maybe was not worded correctly, which I watched it, I don't see anything, or I would have called it out myself. Come to me. Talk to me. You don't have to go to other creators. You don't have to go to my friends. You don't have to try to tear something that's good down. You don't have to do that. I'm an adult. I'm very open-minded about a lot of things. Can I get hot-headed? Absolutely. I'm learning. I'm not perfect.
What's the YouTube?
Hold on, I think I got it right here. Hold on. Oh, thank you, Christy. she's my friend in real, like somebody that knows me personally. Hold on, let me
Yep, there
find.
she is. Ryder, can you pin it? No, she probably can't.
Oh,
Kimberly Jeffers 7767.
but it's not K. See how it's spelled wrong? My name is not spelled like that, but yeah, in real life. Will you put it up there again, Ryder, one more time? Let's see if I can get. Girl, you ain't the only. Oh, here we go. I found it. There it is. Is it up there?
Yep.
It's right there. You see it right there? It's spelled wrong. That ain't how I spell my name, but that's the way that YouTube will let me spell it because they're buttheads. That's because it's spelled like that because when I made my Gmail or whatever, Yahoo or whatever, I did my thumb. So it went by what it was. I don't know what it did. I didn't pick that name.
And matter of fact, I'm almost positive on several different occasions because I know how people are on this app. Like I said, to make sure my point was clear, I support all paths of recovery. Whatever works for you. Yes.
Yes, it is. And I think I said numerous times in there that MHE has saved my life. I did say, did I wish that the doctor gave me more education on
Yep.
on what I was taking and what it could do to my body and my teeth and you know, if because a lot of us people that are in recovery have okay, let me say this. Me, when I was in recovery, I had a lot of problems with the law. So even while in recovery, I did get incarcerated a few times. Um, and the first 5 to 6 days, I had no withdrawal symptoms. But after that, 10 times worse than coming off of any kind of anything that I was doing. 10 times worse. I also said that I'm on a taper program, and I definitely feel the difference when I have some of it when I taper down. Is it a bad withdrawal or feeling? No. But even if it's mental, still a withdrawal. So when I get all the way down and I'm completely off, I can almost guarantee I know that I might not have, my stomach hurting, my brain going crazy, the shakes and puking and going to the bathroom. Like, I know that's not going to happen. But am I going to have mental withdrawal because my body has been dependent on this medication for 6 years? Absolutely. Absolutely is. Whether it is a mental withdrawal, it is still a withdrawal.
See what Sky said?
It is the worst. It is the worst. And I think even Megs stated that Lance, and if you're in here, you can verify this, that you didn't have any withdrawal. And I said, not even, but she did say that you got edgy, that you did have a little things that was going on. And I said, that's still a form of a withdrawal. She said, well, I guess, yeah, it is. But she also said that you had a medication that you was taking that was going to even that out. I'm not going to put your business out there. She put it out there, but I ain't going to put it out there. That leveled that out. So you had something else to help you. But she said you still had some edginess and some mental things going on. That's still a withdrawal. That's because he's on ghost mode. And I've got several text messages saying that that's not him, that's Megs.
There he is.
Yes,
Or
yes, that is a form of withdrawal. Is even if it's mental, it is still a form of withdrawal.
so that also. Go ahead.
Scott, I don't know a lot about the shot, but I know that when you're getting pumped full of Suboxone or Subutex, and then it tapers itself off at the end of the month, and then you get another shot. So I mean, they're still putting that medication in you, so it's tricking your mind, right? It all has to do with your brain and the things that go on with your brain. So when you don't have it anymore, your brain has become dependent on a substance that is still a narcotic. Because I can't go past a drug test. I'm going to fail for opiates just because of the Suboxone in my system, unless the drug test has a Suboxone part on there.
Yeah.
Mental part, it could take years. And then Sky, you're also, you don't have all those things that are blocking all of your emotions and feelings. So, you're dealing with shit that you should have dealt with when you were masking all your shit. You know what I mean?
I requested to show you that it's me.
So,
Lance, can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I just want y'all to know it's been me like the whole time. Megs don't want to talk about it. She don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it because I don't do this. Y'all know that. Like I don't do this. But I mean, as far as representing my wife, you know what I'm saying? That's my obligation. Um, so that's where I'm coming from. You know what I mean? And the whole thing, like with the live, I can tell you exactly what happened. All right. What is being said is not what happened. I think some of that's already been validated from what just happened when you were live a minute ago with all the bullshit that transpired from that. But anyway, when y'all went live, the people reached out and it wasn't even a big deal really. They just reached out as like, hey, some of the stuff they were saying I don't agree with, can y'all come in here? So that's why I requested a box. I requested a box for a minute. I didn't even come up. I didn't even show my face. I just sat there for like 10 minutes and listened. And when I realized y'all were just like, engaging in y'all's conversation that y'all usually talk about, I was like, okay, well, it's whatever. I might not agree with it, but I don't do this. You know what I'm saying? I don't do like, I'm just not, I don't take shit publicly. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I have a problem, you know what I'm saying? Like when I went live with Hustling 101, because he was really stigmatizing the community, well, then yeah, I'll handle that. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't even a big deal. But people reached out to us. I didn't just come up in your live y'all are a problem. That wasn't the intention. It was just like, well, people had told us to come in there because y'all were saying something crazy. And it wasn't even like that big of a deal really. So when I say you're stigmatizing the community, it wasn't like literally. It was just the fact that people saw the conversation as it could be done better. You know what I'm saying? So when I came in and listened, I'm like, oh, okay, well, it's just whatever. So like I said, it wasn't that big of a deal. We didn't reach out to nobody. We didn't take shit nowhere. That's why my wife doesn't want to talk about it because she's not worried about it. It's not as big of a deal to us as people are making it seem like it is. If it was, we would have went live about it. I would have contacted y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like when y'all had that little problem, whatever. I don't even remember what it was, but when y'all had that private conversation, you know what I'm saying? For me, that's where it ended. I don't let shit transpire and take it places like I'm just not about that.
And
And
Lance, it did for me too. Like, I mean, I made it clear to Megs. You know, I unfollowed her, I blocked her, and again, that went back to like if Megs did not catch what I said at the very beginning of our phone conversation. I said to Megs what was going on, you know, because again, people that say they're her friend, you know what I'm saying? They were all kiki and ha-ha because, and I explained to Megs how it conspired. And I was told that when I came into Liz's live, that I made them feel uncomfortable and I made Megs feel uncomfortable. So again, when a friend comes to me, I was like, well, I'll have a private conversation with her. Well, then at the end of our conversation, Megs was like, well, I never said that I wouldn't have a private conversation with you. But it was told that Liz told me that she had to be there. You know, because I said to Megs, like, did I come at you? Have I ever said anything nasty to you in Liz's live, on anything on this platform? And Megs was like, no. And I was like, because again, whatever my opinion and my view is, it. Her phone. I thought her phone died.
It did die.
And from there, like, I was done. I mean, I truly was done. Did I make a comment, you know, back to Megs on a video, on somebody's video? I did, because for me, like, y'all feel in the MAC community, like when people on the AA-NA side come for y'all and talking about that you're not clean and how that bothers you. And I get that completely. It bothers me when the statistics are put out there. Well, the success rate for AA and NA, like that makes me feel some type of way. I feel like my recovery is being broken down. And I explained that to Megs in our private conversation, you know. So I commented to Megs, I'm overhearing this. I'm overseeing this comment. Like, it's just, you're breaking me down in my recovery. And that's how I felt. And then we just kind of went at it. And she was like, where she talks about her educating. And I was like, cool, that's good. And I sent her a link in the comment to her. Here's a link of some education from reputable people, so you can see both sides, right? Because there's two sides to everything. And then all of a sudden the comments were gone. And then this is where all of this started from here. And then the back and forth and the bullshit.
I'm speaking from an
Yeah.
outsider just looking in, if I may.
Go ahead.
We're not professionals. Like, I mean, I know Kimmy and Sassy are not professionals in this field. They're doing what is best to help as many people as they can. So are they educated on using the right terminology? Probably not. You know what I mean? And like I said, I don't know the ins and out of this, but it really stinks to me that I've listened, you know, for the last couple of days, and I will be the next person to talk about my story on Thursday, and I don't want people to have to pick apart something. You know what I mean? Like, nobody is saying they're on here to be perfect. All we're trying to do is help if we can. You know, does that make sense?
Makes
Yeah.
perfect
Yeah,
sense.
definitely.
I mean, I just think
And
that
I will
anybody
say, like,
picking things out is not here for
for
the
me,
intent and the purpose of what they're doing. That's just
for
my
me,
opinion.
and this is people not knowing me, I have a lot of education in the medical field.
Right.
You
I have a
know,
master's in psychology, and I mean,
when
I've did 2
when
years
I
of
got
supervision.
sick, when I got sick with cancer, I haven't gone back to it because where I'm at, there's no medical exemption, and I refuse to get
Right.
the COVID shot.
I can
And so, I mean, but my opinion, again, I don't put my opinion out. I don't put my education out because I know what it's going to cause, you know?
right. It just sucks
I,
that it has to be like that. Like, you know what I mean? There's so much negativity on this platform, me included. The last week I didn't drag myself into it, but I damn sure I'm going to stand up for myself, right? Maybe 2 weeks. I don't even know at this point. bottom line is like, it sucks that there's so much negativity and something positive people are still making negative. That breaks my heart. So of course I'm going to
Yeah.
be like, that's BS. We should be there for one another.
Yeah, ever since I've started documenting, since I've got off the shot, there's so many haters on comments and talking shit. And yeah, I'm gonna make a video back. I'm responding to every last one of them
Yeah,
because that's who I am. Just because I'm clean, don't change the fact that I'm gonna stand up for what I have worked hard for.
for
You know what I
sure.
mean?
For sure.
And that
You've
people
done an amazing
always just
job,
saying,
Scott. Really.
leave it alone, block them, block them. No, I'm gonna give them exactly what I have to say
Yeah, because a lot of people
And,
because
don't. For me,
and
I've
I
been
hate do
clean
not.
12 years and I'm not telling my story and I'll
and
jump
I
off. I just wanted people to say that or see what I had to say about this. But my thing is I was injured in the military. I have lifelong things that take pain medication, right? So
Me too.
for me, it's like, okay, cool, I'm on mat, but I'm not doing what the doctors recommend me do because that was not what was good for me, right? So even there, so we could do abstinence, we could do MAT and a taper program, but there's some people like me that might need pain management the rest of their life. So
Yeah,
for you to say, oh, you're switching one for another, come on, man.
I don't.
yeah. That's the other thing. I have AVN. I have avascular necrosis in both
Yeah,
hips. So it was for pain also. You know what I mean?
right?
I was at pain clinics doing all the pain pills, but then the Subutex actually worked better.
Mm-hmm.
So the shot worked perfectly. And when I got off the shot, now I'm back in pain again. So I've been thinking about going back on it
Well, just
because
know
I
if
need it
you
for the
do,
pain.
it is not nothing bad. It is to
Yep.
make you be the best person you can be every day. And I don't know you, Adam, from me. I've never seen you, but I'm proud of you. And just recognizing that is amazing because people need to recognize their faults and then we would be in a better world. But I love you guys. I'm going to let Lance talk. Sorry, Lance, I don't know you. I just came up here and ruined you. Sorry.
No, it
Thank,
was
thank
awesome to
you.
meet you. I'm
And
Yeah,
glad
All
you
thank
good
shared
you
work
so
this.
too.
much.
That's
and
awesome.
Lance, my phone died, so I did not get to hear what you said about what started this about the live.
All right, so the live thing, but like I explained it to Sassy. First of all, I want to say, Scott, I'm proud of you, dog, for taking the next step off the shot. That's amazing, bro. I've been watching, you know what I'm saying? I've always supported you. We're good, dog.
I appreciate it.
But yeah, man. What I explained to Sassy was it wasn't like, we were looking for a problem with the live. It was sent to us because maybe like that girl just said it was up here. Maybe just the terminology was off. Hell, I don't know. We don't even know what it was really. All it was they sent it to us. A couple people, saying that what y'all were discussing, and they wanted to send her to listen to it, and to correct a couple things or something. And so I came in there and listened. And once I realized y'all were just basically having a conversation about whatever the hell y'all were talking about, to me, it really didn't seem that, like it was what it was. Y'all were going to say what you were going to say. And there was really nothing, to teach, or to talk about or to preach about or whatever. So I dropped down. And then even Jamie came up in the box next to me, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't know what y'all really had going on that night, if it was someone telling their story or whatever. So I just dropped down. And after that, you know what I'm saying? It was pretty much just like let go, you know what I'm saying? And then, but it kept coming back up on both sides, because I don't do this back and forth shit. She don't either. But she will on terms of like, the fact that she's very passionate about it. So like, Sassy, if you were offended by anything she said, I apologize, because it was basically just like her seeing herself as a responsible recovery advocate. She must lead with facts and education. She says that all the time, and she really feels truly about that. And I support you, Sassy, and Kimmy both. Why? Because Suboxone saved my life, and then a year ago I tapered off of it, and I've been off of it ever since. So Sassy, I'm on both sides of the fence here. You know what I'm saying? I support both of
Me
y'all.
too. Yeah.
And so if I lead with facts and education, well, I also have to put in my videos, by the way, I'm abstinent. So I support y'all while I'm also supporting NA and AA. Have I worked the steps? No. Do I have the material? Yes. I had it emailed to me so I could look over it and educate myself on it so I could better understand your side of it. And when I bring up the stats in the education about it, it's not bashing AA or NA. It's just me wanting to point out, hey, like, these are the statistics. That don't mean those statistics can't rise. You know what I'm saying? Just because I name the numbers, it doesn't mean I'm looking at it as like, oh, this one's better That has nothing to do with it. Everybody's recovery is valid. I don't care what form it is. I don't care if it's day one or day 1,000. If you're working your recovery and you're truly doing work on yourself, and then you can say that you're actually in recovery. But if all you did was get clean, you're not in recovery. It's more than just a drug. Recovery is not about getting clean. Recovery is about finding you again, and you can't do that just by getting
Yeah.
clean. You know what I'm saying? We didn't
That,
become addicts just by using. You know what I mean? It's a lot more than use. And
yeah, definitely agree.
so like afterwards, it was let go of. You know what I'm saying? So whoever, I don't know because I don't follow it, but whoever is keeping it going is just they're
So
causing
I've got
the problem.
messages just about every single day since that live. Okay. Ange, and she got on here, so I'll go ahead and use her as an example, came to me and said, some people are, she said, and she said it on here, she didn't hear it from Megs. Meg said it to someone, and it was repeated to her. Just yesterday, I had somebody come to me and say, Kimmy, you need to watch out. This Megs has reached out to this creator, this harm reduction creator, and asked him to make a video about Monday Night Madness. I said, oh, really? So I went to Sassy and I talked to Sassy about it, and she said, well, what are you going to do? And I said, well, I'm going to wait for him to make the video. And she said, no, you're not. We're going to reach out to him before the video is made so this doesn't start anything. We reached out to him, and that creator said he had absolutely no idea what I was talking about. So either the person that came to me was stirring the pot, which I
Thank
doubt,
you. Thank you for the
because
badge.
or Megs told this person something to see if they would come to me, or Megs told this person that to see if they would, because she was getting ready to go to that creator and has not yet. I'm not sure, but I don't think that this person would lie. She's in the live, so if she wants to speak on it, I would appreciate it, because I'm not going to call nobody out. And then I got a message that was yesterday or day before yesterday. Again, I tried to get Megs to speak to me privately. I've been trying to get Megs to speak to privately with me. Just me, alone, not nobody else, so we can talk and get what we need to say out, because the last time nobody got to talk. So I wanted to talk to her privately. And then I was told that she would have a conversation with me once I apologized to the recovery community. I said, apologize for what? Like, if you had an issue with something that I said, why not come to me? Why go to people that's in the same circle and say something? So today, I had somebody send me a message this morning, and they let me know that, they seen that Meg sent her screenshots, that Megs was trying to recruit this person to go against me, to make videos on me, to go against me. And Monday Night Madness, she said that she didn't realize that it was screenshots, that it was videos, and that she watched the videos and asked for the whole thing, not just snippets of where I'm saying something that looks bad. And I said, okay, do you feel that anything that I said in those snippets was wrong? And if you do, let me know. She said there was one sentence that you worded incorrectly, but I don't think that you meant any harm by it. I think you just worded it incorrectly. And that was it. So, and then again today, please ask Megs to have a conversation with me. Nope, she won't. She won't have a conversation with you. And I don't understand why. Because I've never been disrespectful to her. I've never came at her sideways. I've always been nice. I've been respectful. I've conversated. I mean, I've even gave her people to go to about things that she was having situations with, which I'm not going to speak on, with what you guys was going through. I mean, I've never have I agreed with a lot of things that Megs has done or said or acted, and that, that's me also drawing my opinion off of what her friends say about her. You know what I mean? And things that, I've heard her say. Like she said something on that live, when you guys was on Support Sunday, and then when I asked her about it, she said,
Whoever keeps sending
Said
her,
something
stop.
totally, yeah, stop calling me. She said something different than the whole story that she said. And I don't want to bring that up because that's not what we're talking about. And I just don't want to bring that up right now. But if she wants to talk to me privately, I will talk to her privately about it. But she said one thing and then totally debunked her own self. It's Rin, Caitlin. Will you message Livy and tell her I'm doing something and then I'll call her back if are they all right? So I mean I've never ever been to where that I've showed Megs any type of anything to where she wouldn't be able to talk to me. So I don't understand why she felt unless someone else was telling her that I was going to be aggressive and disrespectful, why she would not have a conversation with me, because I've never been disrespectful to her. I've never been rude to her. I've never cursed at her. I've never came at her sideways. I've always been nice and respectful to Megs. And for her to not want to have a conversation with me, I just don't understand why. So I did say, if she cannot speak to me, then she should not be speaking on me.
Well, I've never seen anywhere where she said that she would not have a private conversation with you. And like if
So
anybody would have reached out to her,
the other day I sent a message to, I actually called Liz and I called Just Jess and I called Ange and I asked them all. I said, do you guys have, and I forgot that I had you guys on Facebook. I asked them, I said, I got another message today. I said, will you guys please reach out to Megs and ask her if she will have a conversation with me privately? Just her and I, no one else. No, she won't. She said, if you apologize to the recovery community, then she will have a conversation. I said, I'm not apologizing for something that I don't even know what I'm apologizing for. Oh, because you said that you was against MAT. How could I be against MAT when I'm on MAT? That my recovery lives, that Monday Night Madness is harmful to others because I'm leading with experience and not facts. I'm not telling anybody to do anything. I am having people share their stories to maybe help another. I'm not saying, hey, don't use Suboxone because it'll eat your teeth out and make you hold water weight and make you have bad withdrawals. Don't use methadone because if you do too much, you're going to nod out and eat a whole bunch of candy. Like, I don't do that. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't do that.
that does happen. But aside from that,
That does happen, you guys.
I
yeah,
had to throw something
I
funny in
couldn't
there.
help it. I had to laugh.
yeah.
I had to
I
throw
know.
something funny in there. Like, I've never told anybody to do something and to don't do something. People come on to Monday Night Madness to help others and share their story, and it also helps them. It helps me. It helps Sassy. It helps people that isn't even in recovery. It helps
Very
them
true.
because I have people that have
Hmm.
been with Monday Night Madness since she's in here, I'll say it, since Blessed in Recovery started it. The same
My
people
mom does
like
gets in here.
Sky, Ryder, Pooh.
My
You know,
mom does
Star
it.
Michael.
She's part of it.
And that's why we would never try to disrupt it. Like we see what it does for people, what it did for me, what it did for her. You know what I'm saying? Like that's total bullshit. Why would I
I've never
support
said it was
something?
medical advice. Never once have I
And
said this is medical advice. Never once.
I mean that's crazy. I don't even know where that came from because, like I said in the comments earlier, why would we try to do something? And Sassy even replied to it verbally. You know, why would we try to disrupt something that we see helps the community that we're all a part of? You know, and that's just so far fetched. And like a lot of it is just I don't know where a lot of this came from because, like I said, if if I would have heard you verbalize the
I'll
fact that you
say,
didn't,
because that goes back to I have no loyalty to anybody but those that show loyalty to me. So Megs needs to be looking in her inner circle and the people that she talks to. I mean, I'm just going to be, I mean, I don't give a shit. I don't care about anybody but the people that show me loyalty and show me that they care for me and respect my boundaries and my feelings.
Hell
She
yeah.
needs to be talking to her inner circle.
Well, now that you said that, I'll go ahead and just verbalize it. For days now, she's been saying, exactly what just transpired and unfolded, what happened. So, I mean, it all just happened in front of us before you reset, So
So can you answer me why she would not have a private conversation with me? Or did somebody not tell her that I wanted to have a private conversation with just her? Because
that is exactly
I
the
have
problem.
went myself into the lives that are held into Liz's lives in the morning, and I have reached out to Megs and said, Megs, I would like to talk to you privately. But I don't know if she's there listening. I don't know because she don't have her camera on in the
Right,
morning.
right. I
So
mean, there's never been
I asked Liz, Ange, and Jess to reach out to her yesterday to have a private conversation. She said no.
They
I don't
said,
no.
know why.
she
I don't
said
know
no.
why.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
would not
they
have
told me to.
she would not have said no to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and no one asked her that. I can promise you that. We share a Facebook. So if they'd have been like, hey, if I'd have seen it, I'd have been like, hey, someone's trying to get a hold of you, and then she'd have told me I don't want to talk to him, and then I would have responded, hey, it. But I promise
I
you,
believe that.
no one
believe that.
requested that of my wife to have a private
Okay,
conversation
so
with you.
then why would she send that whole message to Liz instead of sending it to me?
That 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 I don't know. Probably just because of the fact that she might not have your number. I mean, I don't know. I don't know anything about that.
She has my number. She has my number and she has me on Facebook because when I got that long message, I seen that it was a Facebook message. So I went to Facebook and I typed it in and our previous messages was there. So I wrote her and asked her to have a private conversation with me and it wouldn't go through. Hold please.
That's something I do every time I send a text. If it has any shit talk, anything to say about anything, I send it to every single person. That way, they see my words. You know what I mean? Everybody that's involved sees what I said. Everybody's gonna get my message. You know what I mean? I don't like when it comes from another person's mouth.
For me, I don't like the back and forth. So like if you come
No,
to me and I mean, and when I say this, let me make sure I make this clear. If you come to me like you're venting or you've got an issue, you need somebody to talk to, right? Like it's
There's the
private.
message. Oh shit. Let me block that. That hasn't got my damn phone
But if
number.
you come to me
But
with
there's
some
the message
fuckery,
that I sent Lance.
if
Oh
you come
God.
to me with some fuckery and you say sassy, or Sky
it
comes to me
wasn't
and
up here
says
long enough.
No, I can't get it
sassy
out.
this and this about Lance, like, and Lance comes to me and it ends up being a shit show, I'm gonna be like, Lance, Sky fucking said this and this. Like, you're not gonna pull me into some fuckery because I'm gonna call
Yeah.
you all out on it. You're not,
Right,
you're not
right.
gonna do that.
And whatever I said, I'm gonna send to you. I'm gonna send to him. I'm gonna send to her. You guys are all gonna see
Yep.
the same exact message. You know what I mean? Because I'm not getting my words mixed up by somebody else.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
that's why when I reached out to Megs, I went into Liz's live and I said, Megs, and I made sure she responded, I want to have a private conversation with you.
Well, I said that. I said it numerous times. I was like, Megs, do you hear me? And then
You
I
know,
even wrote in his comment. I
and then
said,
I
are you
was
ignoring
returned by
me?
Liz calling me after. Meg says yes, and I was returned by Liz. She refuses to have a private conversation with you. She thinks that you're going to attack her, and I was like, this Liz, this isn't even making any sense to me. Like, I've never attacked this girl. I've sit in boxes with her. I've never attacked her. That makes no sense. And then when Meg's calls, or Liz calls and Megs is there, at the end of the conversation, I asked Megs, I said, Megs, did I say anything wrong to you? And she was like, no, you haven't. I said, have I attacked you? She said, no, you haven't. I said, so, I mean, I got a question. Why would you not have a private conversation with me? And the only thing Meg got out, I never said, and then Liz hops in and her rambling, and then it was just like, from there I was like, I'm done. Like, I got out the call, I was done because I seen for myself that Liz was stirring shit. I wasn't comfortable with her coming to me talking shit about Megs. I felt like she had pulled me into some bullshit that I didn't want to be fucking part of. And from there, I have not, other than accidentally popping into the live this morning, I've not had a conversation with Liz because, again, I
Right.
see who she is and I want no part of it, right?
As
And then I go into a live to be nice. Good morning, beautiful ladies. And I was told that I was causing drama in her live, but yet I was only agreeing with the things that she was saying, but I was causing the trouble. Okay.
well, as of right now, like currently in this moment, Liz is on or messaging Megan trying to convince her otherwise about everything you just said.
Well, she's full of shit and she can get
So,
in the box because
um,
there was me and Kimmy, because I knew what it was. Like, when I say something, I stand on it. And people that really know me know I don't get on this app and do the fuckery bullshit. And when I say something, I stand on it. And I
yeah,
don't need to screen
absolutely.
record. I don't need to
All
screenshot
of us
because I know
do.
what I said. And I know
Yeah.
what she said.
All right, so well,
So
just
can you
just
see that? I don't know if you can see that. Oh, but
Do I
that's
have to
what
go
a
I
in the
can see
message
box
that
kind
to
of.
I
do?
got. And it says, when I was talking about how she reached out to a large creator, it's showing that stupid my damn thing. It says, oh, it says host. It says several creators.
You might have to
Don't.
do a big box, Kimmy. You're just a big
Yeah,
box.
because it's
Hold on.
we can only see like the end of the messages.
You've got to be the big box.
Oh,
No,
wow.
Oh, yeah, no, that
That
didn't
ain't
work.
gonna do it.
no.
Now we can see Megan creators.
Darn it.
Work.
Well, anyway, that's that. But
Do the green screen like I did. So you're gonna go. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go to effects, go to your green screen, and it's gonna show you the green screen with the hand, and then do it that way.
okay, hold on.
Or do you have another phone or something that has the message on
Ah, got it. There it is.
it? Oh,
And of course, I took the person's name out because I would never say anyone's name. I wouldn't do that.
So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna take the name out real quick, and I'm gonna show the screenshot of what she sent to said creator.
Okay, here's the phone. It's Macaulay, who is Accountant Bro.
What is
He says right here, yo, I can definitely talk about dependency versus addiction because that's what I asked him to do. Nothing more, nothing less.
Okay, so the person is in here that told me that you was going to reach out to, and I never said his name, to that creator, and that you was going to reach out to them to get him to make a video about Monday Night Madness. And if
No,
We
that
would not ask
person
him
would
that. No,
please,
I asked him to make a video about dependency versus addiction. That's it. Right here's the screenshot. It literally says it right here. It says it.
okay, and as I said, one of your friends came to me and let me know and said this to me. One of your friends, and she's in here, so if she would take accountability for that, it would be greatly appreciated. And that way it don't look like I'm making shit up.
I'm
yeah,
getting tired of
that
the somebody taking accountability. The next time I fucking hear it, I'm just gonna drop the fucking name.
that's what I'm saying. Fuck
Bullshit.
that.
I
Just drop the
literally
name
said
if
to
they
a
don't want to take
person today
accountability.
the same thing. I said to some person the same thing today that when I spoke to Accountant Bro, I asked him to make a video about dependency. I told this person that today.
Yeah, if they don't want to speak up, say their name. Fuck that. That's that. If they're here, speak up. Taking accountability is part of recovery. So
Yeah.
very true, Scott. Very true.
I don't want you mad at me, but I mean, it's the back and forth fuckery for me. You know
Yeah,
how I
fuck
don't
And
yeah.
like
that's shit that I don't
fuckery.
do.
Yeah,
The
exactly. Me
fuckery is
either.
bullshit.
Yeah, I mean that can bring someone down. Someone can relapse over that stuff. Really.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
mean,
Um,
it's
but we're good. Megan has already said if she's got anybody blocked, she's gonna unblock them, and this can just be over because this is just crazy. Like we don't want to do anything to Monday Night Madness. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. I've always supported y'all. You know what I'm saying? Even when we had that little spat. You know what I'm saying? That was no big deal to me because I'm here for a bigger reason than that. You know what I'm saying? So.
exactly.
I mean, I got no beef with nobody. You know, that's why I'm in here right now. If I had a problem, I wouldn't even acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause especially on here, you know what I mean? Because like Scott's saying, it could be detrimental to someone's recovery. So
Yeah.
I'm cool with everything. It doesn't matter to me. And she has already said if y'all want to talk to her, y'all can message her. You know what I'm saying? And she will talk to y'all. You know, it's not what everybody has made it out to be.
I just spoke to the person and asked if she cared if I said her name. It was Jess. Jess told me that Megs told her that she was reaching out to that other creator to make a video on Monday Night Madness. Not
Why
about
couldn't
a
she say that
dependency
though?
or whatever, about Monday Night Madness.
Why
Because
couldn't
people
she
don't know
speak
how to
up and say
stand
that?
on their shit. Because people don't understand.
She said she's on the phone.
That's really crazy.
Conveniently.
I mean, I literally heard her say that today. She was right. I mean, most of the time when my wife says something, unless I'm at work, I'm right there. You know, so I'm not on here speaking like from her mouth. Like she's right here saying it. You know, and just
So,
showed the proof
Megs,
that
let me
that's what
ask
she
you
said to
something.
him.
Did anybody yesterday or the day before tell you when you sent that long message? Did anybody, for you to send that message, did anybody tell you that I wanted to have a private conversation with just you and I? No one else. Because I had
She's
three
asking you,
people
did anybody
that
tell
told
you
me
that
that
she
they
wanted to have a
reached out.
private
Well,
conversation
Ann
with you?
said she doesn't talk to you, so she wasn't going to reach out to you.
If she did at that point, if it was yesterday, at that point, if she did, I was so upset her. It had nothing to do with it
She said if they did reach out to her yesterday, she didn't see it
because I was so
Then
hurt.
because
why did she send that message?
she wasn't giving
Then why did
she
she send
wasn't
that
giving you the.
message? Why did she? So was that her message that was sent to me?
Oh yeah, I watched her type it.
Okay, so for her to send that message, right? So I asked her to talk to me. They reached back out to me and said that she would talk to me if I apologized to the recovery community. I said I'm not apologizing until she tells me what I need to be apologizing for herself,
That's why
privately,
that's
privately.
that's why I said
And
earlier,
then,
like
not 5 minutes later, I get this message. And it wasn't yesterday, it was the day before yesterday.
But like, I mean, look, for me, like if I don't want to be bothered with something, right? Like if I think if it's irrelevant or I mean, these might not be the right choice of words. Like I don't care what the person thinks or whatever. I'm gonna block. Like my cutoff game is good, right? Like I'm not gonna let it consume me and my life and what I've got going on here. So if she was done with it and she wanted no part, which is understandable because of all the fuckery, right? Then why even send that to Liz to get Liz to send it to Kimmy? I mean, that's like adding more fuckery to the game versus just sending it to Kimmy
Or just
through.
talking to me. Or just talking to me.
that was just her speaking her piece because she had y'all blocked, so she didn't want to,
But I'm
you
not
know.
blocked. I'm not blocked. I might be today, but I was not blocked yesterday and I was not blocked the day before. Did she take her follow back? Yes, I was not blocked. That's not true. I might be blocked now, but I was not blocked because I went and looked. Because Jess sent me a picture where she sent a screenshot like, look at Kimmy following me. I said I never took my follow away. She unfollowed me, but I'm still going to be following her. But why did she do that? I've never been disrespectful to her. I've never said anything to her. I've never came at her sideways. I asked her numerous times, and all I've said is, will you speak to me privately? I'd like to talk to you privately. Unless somebody is telling her that I'm going to come at her sideways or I'm going to be disrespectful. Like Megs, when we had that conversation with all of us, was I ever disrespectful, rude? Did I cuss? Any of that? Well, I
Nah,
didn't really
I
get
was
to
there.
speak too much, but
Right? Because Liz went, shut the fuck up.
Just tell her, let her know that the people that are sending her stuff are also sending stuff to me.
It's the shit that's being sent back and forth is going both ways. You know what I'm saying? So
when all she had to do was speak to me and nothing would have had to go back and forth.
she said she just said she's sorry. She was done with it, and she did block you yesterday. And she said she apologizes, and that's why I said we just agreed that she's gonna, unblock everybody, and we can just be over this because I mean this is just not going to go anywhere if we don't just put a stop to it. You know what I'm saying? Just agree to
Yeah,
disagree on
exactly.
Right,
whatever it
but
is, and just support each other.
I agree. But at the
Yeah,
same fact, like,
gotta
the people that are claiming to be her friends ain't friends. I mean, like,
Very true. That's why
I
they're
don't
saying the
give
same thing
a
about
shit
y'all.
what
Like
Jess is saying
it's going
over
both
there. I
ways.
don't give a shit
yeah,
what Jess is saying
I
over
get
there.
it.
But loyalty's loyalty, right? Like,
Very true.
I have loyalty for
Yeah,
fucking Kimmy. Until she shows me otherwise, my loyalty will stand. You're not going to catch me going to somebody else and saying something unless I've already talked to her about it. And you damn sure ain't gonna hear me talking the shit that I've heard Liz talk about Megs. I don't talk to Jess. I mean, I've had my feelings about that since Liz's live, and Kimmy was allowed to be fucking talk shit about on Liz's fucking live. And she was made out to be fucking crazy, again, going to somebody that's a friend, and I told Kimmy she's not your fucking friend. So that's my view, my opinion. They ain't her
I
fucking
mean,
friend.
you're absolutely right. Though, you know what I'm saying? I mean, and
yeah,
I mean, we live in the real world. Real world.
yeah,
Not
So,
TikTok
yeah,
world. Real
so the
world.
day after that I had the live, that same night I got a phone call saying I needed, or it might have been the next night, saying that I needed to download the live, which I did. The next day, I saw her in Liz's live and I asked her to speak to me privately.
I did not see that.
I had said nothing, I had done nothing. I still haven't said or done anything until today. When I'm fed up when I've got people that are her friends coming to me saying that she's doing these things.
And again, the person that come today and wrote the message, it literally states that Megs was sending. I mean, and it's so
Let me see
big.
if I can drop it down.
Stating that Megs was sending these clips to people and was trying, and words, recruit people to shut Monday Night Madness down. You know what I mean?
nah. And that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
not
Like,
saying it's true, but like, think of it in our perspective. Like, we're hearing all this
oh,
fuckery. You
absolutely.
know what I mean? And then you get this message, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, if you support each other and you don't like me, then fucking block and you do yours and I'll do mine. You know what I mean?
What's up, Mikey?
Somehow I didn't know how.
Yeah, it was just that. I mean, I do see where you're coming from. You know what I'm saying? Like hearing that, you know what I'm saying? That's not good. But I can promise you, I wouldn't be right here in this box trying to hash this out if that was done. If it would have
I
gotten
mean,
to a point,
and I'll bring this one up. It was also brought to my attention that goes back to that Megs was taking screenshots of Liz onto the day. Remember the day she got in the car wreck?
yeah,
So
yeah,
evidently Megs had took a screenshot of Liz nodding out and sent these to a group of people, and then that was the day that Liz got in a car wreck.
Can y'all even see those little bitty
100%.
ass letters?
Yeah.
What's the comment? What's the
I
comment? You
have
got
no reason
snakes
to
in the
lie.
grass.
I took a screenshot because I was concerned and I sent it to Jess. Not 100 fucking people. I didn't send it to a group of people. I sent it to Jess.
Well,
This
That's
is ridiculous.
never said
here's
that.
Megs.
You
Here's
got
the thing.
snakes
Like when
in
Can
the
you
y'all
do
see
grass,
stuff,
it?
both
I mean,
sides.
if
It's
y'all
so
can't see it,
clear.
I can
Meg's
send it
getting
to
the
y'all.
outcome and they ain't.
Yeah, you can
What
send
is
it
that
to us.
supposed to mean?
I'll send her my stuff too.
Can you see it? Can you not read it? Is it way too small?
What is Liz's username?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. She has
Someone's
multiple
asking
accounts.
in there.
Kim,
That's
Oh,
you
why.
don't have just the.
I can't get the stupid thing to stay still.
Arm reduction, Barbie ass. I don't know.
I'm trying to
High
make it
five.
bigger by scooting my hand up, and apparently that's not working.
If I did something, I'm going to tell y'all I did it. Yes, I took a screenshot of Liz that morning. I was concerned and I sent it to Jess, not a group of people. I put that on my recovery.
Okay, so I want to say this to you, Megs, and I get where you're coming from, but also that goes back to you trusting people that you shouldn't be trusting and knowing how
Absolutely.
people are on this app and a lot of people just in general, their mentality. When you
I'll
send it
send
to
you all
one
that. It's
person,
good.
how do you know that person isn't sending it to somebody else and somebody else sends it to somebody else and somebody else sends it to somebody else? And then before you know it, a shitload of people have this particular thing, and then boom, here's her being stigmatized that she's nodding out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm
Right.
not saying that you meant harm by it, but
No, I
again, that
understand what you're saying. I trust too much. I'm very loyal and I trust to a fault and
I
loyal
mean,
to a fault.
like,
And I can't do
I
that.
mean, and you should know that I'm not lying because number one, I've not been in Liz's lives other than this morning, and how would I know about it?
Right.
I mean, I
Make
ain't
sure.
got look. I don't have all these screenshots, and I know that I'm just another fucking Joe Blow on this app. But I can promise you, I stand on what I say, and when I say something, I already know. And most of the time, I'll ask just to see if I'm gonna be fucking lied to.
Well,
But
I
that's
think a lot of it, listen, I'm not saying Liz didn't have her part, but I feel like a lot of this is just as much Jess as it is Liz, and I feel like more of it's Jess than it is Liz. Maybe I'm wrong, but maybe I'm right.
I have not
Well, those
talked. I've
messages
not.
that I just showed you did not come from Jess or Liz.
And I have not had a private conversation with Megs. I've had with Jess. I've had private conversations with Liz, and she has most definitely talked mad fucking shit about you. And I have said to her, this is not right. Liz, have you said this to her? No. And a lot of it stemmed from a conversation with a girl named Blonde Barbie and all of us sitting and Kimmy and Ange and Liz and all this shit was talked about you. And I said my opinion. There's things she has said that I do not like that's made me feel some type of way, including the recovery thing and the statistics on AA and NA, right? From there, everybody fucking flew with it. And trust me, your friend did not have your back, baby. Your friend did not have your back at all.
So Jess
So now
wasn't in
where's
that
Liz
phone
at?
call.
She needs
Jess
to be
No,
in
wasn't in
here,
that phone
I
not
would
in
call.
that
say.
phone call. And then from there, when you told your story on Survivor Support and
Well, the
the
Lance and Lance show
comments
when
that
you
you
guys
were
shared it
made,
together.
then she really went to talking shit.
I'm gonna share it too right now.
Well, I've been saying to Lance for days now, somebody's got to be keeping this going. Why does it keep getting fueled? I'm at home saying nothing. I'm minding my business. I'm not bothering a soul. But somehow it just keeps getting fueled and fueled and fueled. Somebody is keeping this going. I've been telling him this for days. And deep down, I knew what it was. Did I want to admit it? No.
Well, I'm going to tell you that Liz, it wasn't really Liz that said too much about what was going on in that meeting, or not meeting, that live. But I have had, when I tell you about 8 different people come to me, 8 different people has came to me, and I have all of the proof.
Well, next time, tell them to show you proof where I said something. I want them to show you the proof where I have said something to them because Lance and I share an account. If I said anything to anybody, he could see it.
Well, if it's a private conversation, unless they're screen recording, it won't be. But I do have the messages where people have said this. And they said, like the one that I just tried to show with my hand, it says in there that it was a phone call.
A
So
phone call? Do I
I'm
talk
sure
on
that
the
that
phone?
person.
I don't even talk on the
She
phone.
don't
I don't even talk to my mama on the phone.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I tried to look her at name up to send it to her, and her name don't even come up. She
She
must have blocked me from the last one.
who?
Liz.
I
She's
sent
been
it
in
to her.
here and she left. She's been texting Megs because she's trying to backtrack
Well,
and cover
I was
her
trying to
fucking
look
ass.
her at name up, and it doesn't even let. It says it's not there.
Right
She's
there,
not a.
Liz put it in there, and that's only one of the accounts.
Oh, okay. There we go. That is all right. Yeah.
I fucking hate talking on the phone. I don't even talk on the phone.
Well, if she's been in here on her other page, then
It's not letting me. I can't find her.
Hold on one second. Tiny's crying. I'll be right back.
I mean, like for me, the several conversations, the very first conversation, Ange was in it. Our girl named Blonde Barbie was in the conversation. Kimmy was in the conversation, and Liz was in the conversation. Okay. Then the next few conversations after was Kimmy, Liz, Ange. There was a few that was just me and Liz. You know, I mean, and I mean, not that I need anybody to vouch, but I mean, she can literally sit here and state like what I fucking said to her. I mean, it was all fucking bullshit. Yes, Blonde Barbie, I said your name because of
Oh my
some
God.
some bullshit, baby. Nothing. It was nothing negative. It was that you were in a phone conversation with me, Kimmy, Liz, and Ange, and Liz was talking shit about Megs, and Liz was trying to say that she wasn't talking shit about Megs. And again, like you know me, I don't like the fucking fuckery, and I'll come direct.
So let me just say this because I have to go into work, but I will say this. Jess isn't going to get the blame for this because you know what? It wasn't Jess who turned around and said, I heard what was said with my own ears. Jess didn't send me screenshots and all this other shit. Jess didn't send me screenshots. I heard it with my own ears.
I never said just that
No.
screenshot.
I'm just saying because I don't want Jess to get the blame for all this that Jess is going back and forth because that's not how this all transpired. That's not how it
No,
transpired.
no. And as if you heard me, I said it's more than just. Jess came to me about the person that supposedly Megs was going to try to get to make a video about Monday Night Madness. I asked Jess if I could say her name, and she said yes, that I could say it was her that said it.
No,
That's all.
I just want to make so everybody doesn't think Jess is going back and forth starting shit. That's not how it happened. I just want people to know that. That's not how it happened.
No, it's been more Liz.
Well, you know what?
After what I got nothing to. But I will say this. I'm not doing this fucking he said, she said bullshit. Because you know what? When it comes down to it, everybody asked to have a private conversation. Supposedly you asked, and I know you asked because I heard you say that you wanted to have a private conversation with Megs. And supposedly Megs wouldn't have a private conversation with you. She had to have Liz in the call with you. That's what was told to me. And then when afterwards, when I talked to you, you said you didn't even get to talk to Megs because Liz talked through the whole thing.
And see, I thought all this was done after that. That's why I've been quiet, not said anything, because I'm like, I had a conversation with them already. Why have a second one?
So,
But
and so
Megs, that's the whole
sweet,
thing.
and
That's why
then,
everybody was confused because they thought it was ended. And
so
I
yes,
said to
right.
Liz the other day, and I said it to her today, I said, mind your fucking business. Like, why are you getting involved? Like, don't be passing notes back and forth like we're in school. If Megs wants to give Kimmy a message, have her send it to Kimmy herself.
You know why? And I'll stand on this. Just like with the conversation that I wanted privately with Megs. She didn't want that because she was scared what the fuck was going to be said. She was scared what was going to be told that she fucking said that she don't have the balls to fucking say to her. That's fucking why. And I stand the fuck on it.
This is crazy.
This whole thing is fucking disgusting to me.
Absolutely.
Was that both Dr. Pepper or no Coke? Dr. Pepper. Coca-Cola.
I love my cola.
We don't drink that nasty ass Dr. Pepper.
Shut up. I love Dr.
If I
Pepper.
had to choose,
I
I would
love
do
Dr.
Coke. Yeah.
Pepper too. I got Dr.
I
Pepper.
like
And I
Dr.
like
Pepper
root
though
beer
too.
too
Yeah.
in the summer.
But I honestly don't like soda. Period. I don't drink it at all.
Well, of course you don't zero body fat.
We drink that water around here.
No, we don't.
You're not allowed to
Yeah.
even drink Dr. Pepper, are you? With the way that you work out and shit, like that's a big no-no.
Well,
That's
no.
like
I mean, I
600
need
extra
to. So
sit-ups a night.
and you wouldn't believe I eat candy. I eat so unhealthy. I don't eat healthy.
But have zero body fat. Please explain to me. So you eat a candy bar and then you go work out for 45 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I
Well, I'm
think
just
honestly it
kidding.
was my thyroid. That's what it was. So now I got it under control. So I have like a fast metabolism, I guess. I just
Metabolism.
don't gain weight. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I do work out every day, so it helps. But
From that place, like from ODNR, from the fucking them type of cops.
Yeah, that's weird.
Like them cops, they took nobody to jail. You can only give them stuff.
Yeah, and I've never wanted to have any bad intentions. That's why I wanted to talk to Megs, because I didn't want it to come to this. But if I'm getting messages from people saying that she's recruiting people, I mean, and she won't talk to me, this was the only way that I knew how. I knew how
I
to
get
do
that.
it.
Yeah, I
Share
understand
the
that
stuff.
now. I get it now. Why?
Just please next time have someone show you the proof. Please. Just be like, I need to see proof of
Well,
this
I mean, if
happening.
it's coming from your friends, why wouldn't I believe them?
Because y'all
Liz is
said that
obviously
y'all
the
had, I
problem.
don't know, maybe I'm tripping.
I do have proof of other people coming to me and saying that you're saying things.
No, I
I
was
do
going to
have
say,
that
y'all
proof.
said you had your suspicion, so why would you believe it?
No,
Well,
I
wait,
never
okay,
said
no,
I
no, no. Wait a
suspicious.
minute, Megs.
I
To
never said
correct
that.
you, that was what I said. I had my
Okay, that's why I said maybe I'm
suspicion.
tripping.
Okay, so after the conversation that you and I had with Liz in it, after that conversation, I was done with Liz. Like, I
Mm,
was done. When I asked you at the end of that conversation, I said, Megs, was I mean to you? And you said no. I said, was I disrespectful to you? You said no. I said, so can I ask you a question? And you said, yeah. And I said, Megs, why wouldn't you have a private conversation with me then? And you said, I never said, and that's all you got out. And then Liz went with her ass. And from there, I was done. Like, I had
right.
nothing else to do, no conversations, nothing, because I seen, and I told my friend Kimmy, she is not, no. She's already showed me, like, if she'd sit there and talk shit about Megs to me, it's because she knows that there's things I don't agree with Meg, so she thinks that she feels fucking comfortable doing it. She's going to turn around and do it to anybody else, because if she would do it to the person she's calling her fucking friend, she damn sure is going to do it to you.
And see, I thought after that conversation it was
Done.
done. I thought it was done and over with.
Megs, for me, it was. The only thing for me was when you made that comment on Missy's, and I did respond back to you. Because again, like, it does bother me. And I told you that in our private conversation on the phone. Like, it bothers me. I get that you put out education. Like, I completely get it. And I don't disrespect that, right? But I feel like when a lot of people educate in the same aspect, it makes me feel like you're breaking down my part of it. You know what I mean? Because, and I know this is going to sound wrong. I know people are going to take this wrong. In our recovery, it's not easy, right? Whether you're on mat or you're off. To work on your recovery and go clean, it's fucking hard. Like, when I say it's hard, like, and I'm proud of where the fuck I am, but it was hard as fuck. Not only was it hard to come off of the drug, but it was hard to be in the position I am mentally, and be as secure and proud of where I am, right? So, like, I worked hard on that. So for me, like y'all feel when somebody in AA comes or NA comes and breaks you down, that's how I feel when you make that comment, like as if, you know, and I get your scientific stuff, but it still makes me feel like you're breaking down my recovery, because it is hard to do the
Well, my
recovery.
husband is
It
abstinent.
was hard
I
as
have
fuck.
nothing against abstinence or AA. My husband is abstinent. My two supposed best friends do meetings, and I encourage them to do it. That's not, I just literally, like, this is how I feel. I feel like as a responsible recovery advocate on this app, I have to lead with the facts and the education. And that means the statistics. I don't mean it to break down anybody. That's just what I have to show everybody. And that's, like, I didn't make up those statistics. I just read them.
Okay, so if I was to hit you with, okay, you're sitting here saying, like, here's this, you know, X amount of percentage of people that go abstinent, you know, the SI rate, you know, suicide rate is da 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 da, and they fall back. But yet I am clean. Like, there's no chemical here but the chemicals in my brain, right? Whereas y'all still have a chemical. I mean, that's facts, right? There's still something
Yeah, but you're chemically dependent on a lot of medications, including medicines that are not opiates.
And I agree. I've even said, matter of fact, in that live, I said, if you go back and watch, like, I was on antidepressants. Okay, like, when I come off of the antidepressants, I was off my head, not physical. I was all womper jawed coming off of an
Right.
antidepressant. So I get that, but it's still something that changes you. Like, I don't know. I feel like if I say too much, people are going to completely twist it, and they're not going to.
Well, let me just put this information out there. I know a girl that makes videos, and she has studies from the CDC that shows that Suboxone is healing the damage that the drugs did to our brain. They took DNA from people off of Suboxone and then on Suboxone, and it showed that Suboxone was healing the damage that the drugs did to our brain. That's what she said. I haven't seen that proof. Well, she said she posted a video of it. I'll have to go look at it, but
Okay, so let me just piggyback off that. Okay, so it's healing the damage to our brain, right? But what about the other things that's causing, you know, because I've lost all my back teeth due to it.
But I
I can't take my
I
mental health meds because it doesn't coincide with my
I want to say
Suboxone.
something though, because I've come off a lot of medication, and I've come off pain pills, and I don't get mentally crazy. Like I shared with you in a message, I'll go ahead and say it, Kimmy, now. Like I've honestly tried to commit suicide twice in the last month. Like I'm mentally fucking going nuts right now.
I had
Like
to get back on Suboxone after doing Sublocade, but it was because of health
and
issues.
it's Suboxone has made I could get off cold turkey off fentanyl and never feel that way. This Subutex and shit has made me, I'm losing my mind. I'm telling you, like it's
And that's the mental withdrawal of it. It's not a physical withdrawal, it's just a
there's
mental
no
withdrawal.
like, yeah, I'll
And like
get
I said to
maybe
you
hot and
before,
cold chilled
Lance,
every now and then, but it
okay,
lasts for
not
10
Lance,
seconds.
Sky.
But it's all
But
mental. It's all mental. It's ups and downs, and it's not like it goes away. It's like at least every other day. Like it's, and I
And I
ain't gonna
want to say
lie.
this
And I
again.
stopped
I just
making
want to
videos just because like I'm not mentally there right now at
And
all.
this is that what you're speaking of is a very hard subject for me just because
Yeah.
of the things that I have been through with my mental health, and attempts and being a self-harmer. Um, but you're a year, right? Which is wonderful. So now
Yeah.
your brain and all of your emotions and all of those chemicals are all out of our body and you're learning how to live again. So all of your past shit that you was covering up is all coming out now. So
Absolutely.
you're having the mental withdrawal, but you're also now feeling
Right.
everything. You're
Right.
feeling
When
Right.
I came off of
all your
everything, when I came
feelings.
off of Sublocade, that's when all my health issues started arising. Everything I was covering up all those years from being on that, it all started. Same with Lance. When he got abstinent 100%, a bunch of health issues started arising that he was covering up that whole time.
Yeah. I don't. I
And for
mean,
me, I
I
guess
don't.
that's why I feel like as passionate as what you are about what you do. It's something so small when you put that statistic out. That's why I feel because I know how hard I work. And again, I know when I say hard, the mental was worse for me. You know what I mean? I like cold turkey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
100%. I
I
agree.
mean, and here I am. I'm almost 15 years, but I mean, I work hard. And when I say hard, like a lot of loneliness, a lot of crying, a lot of anger, just a
Mhm.
lot, like a lot of shit. And I've worked through and I've dealt, and I'm fucking damn proud of where I am. And I'm damn proud of going cold turkey. For me, I say me, right?
And I
But
live in a town of 1,400 people. You know, no, everyone out here, there's nothing. There's 4 bars. You know what I mean? That's
yeah.
all there is to
And they
do.
all talk, they have nothing better to do but to talk shit about somebody else.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trust me. Yeah. That's
We're
why I
all
have
about
that one that used to be in our group that came in the group every now and then. That one chick, remember? What was her name? What was her at name? Um, something money something. I don't know. But I had to block her on every platform, and she's my neighbor though. Like it's bad. Yeah, it's real bad.
that's bad.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
bad. She said, I'm scared of that bitch. She's scared
She probably might be listening somehow. I don't know, off her boyfriend or something. I'll go out and have flat
Probably.
tire tomorrow. I swear I have cameras on my house now because I'm finding out who the hell this is. Yeah, I had a flat tire. I've had, I mean, I made it clear I want
Kimmy,
no
check your
relationships.
mods. Check your mod. Unmod Liz if she's a mod.
But hold on one second. So I do want to say this, Megs, if you would like to have a conversation with me off of here, so I don't want to put people's names all over the place. And I can show you all the proof that I have.
Thank
Or
you,
we can
Bella.
just let this go and we can move on. I mean, it's whatever you would like to do. But I am going to say this, I don't want to say it hurt my feelings that you wouldn't have a conversation with me, but it hurt my feelings that you would not
I
have a
was just
private
over it,
conversation.
dude. I just knew that I wasn't doing anything wrong and I didn't understand how it kept getting fueled. I mean, I knew deep down inside, but I didn't want to admit it. And I was just done. Like, I was just so far over it.
But it just makes me wonder, like, for the things that we've been told, what have you been told?
That's
I
what
mean,
Lance
not
said. The same thing that's being told to you it goes both ways.
like not that it really I give a fuck and like I'm still gonna sleep damn good tonight, but like I can't help but wonder, right? If the shit that she's talked about you to me and to Kimmy, what has she said about me and Kimmy to you?
Yeah.
Crickets
Yeah,
on
and
that, right?
that comment,
Right?
blessed in recovery. I think
I mean, I'm not one to tell
everyone.
people's business. That's not who I am. But
Well, and
This
that's
is
it
why
goes
crazy.
I
both
didn't
ways.
say. That's
I
why
agree
I
with
haven't
that
said any names
a lot.
because and people that I don't have any loyalty to, I will definitely save their names. But people that I talk to and that come to me and say, "I'm going to share this with you. Please don't put my name in it." I'm not going to put their name on live. Like the person that came to me today said, "I don't want to be brought up. I don't want my name to be brought in it. I don't want in the drama the way she's coming after you. I damn sure don't want her coming after me like that." And it says that in that message. And I didn't agree to not say her name. I don't talk to her. I don't do that. But I do respect what people say and ask of me. Now, the old me would have been like, look this motherfucker said this right here, and she said that, and go get her. But I don't do that no more. I try to hear both sides, and that, like I said, I've been trying to get a private conversation with you
That's why
for damn near 3 weeks. Since
there's a
that
lot of
live.
misinformation. Like some of the comments, people are saying a lot of misinformation is given out. Yeah, and that's why I give out my experience, like that's my experience with
Yeah.
it. That way,
But for
you know,
me, you ain't gonna put me in fuckery and expect me to keep my mouth shut. Like if
no,
you come to me and you're like telling me something personal and you need advice or you just need me to listen, I'm here. I'm here for anybody. But if you're gonna put me in some fuckery, you better hope that you got big enough balls to stand on your fucking shit. That's
absolutely.
me.
That's me. Look at half of my videos lately. It's calling people out because they want to say stupid shit. They don't know what
I
they're
do the
talking
same
about.
thing, and I'll be the first to admit that I'm super passionate, maybe overly passionate. Sometimes it's mistaken as being mean or attacking. I'm just super, super passionate. And I think a lot of people think it's being mean, but like I'm telling y'all, I'm
We
so
all
passionate
should
about
be
this
though.
shit.
We all should be. It's in one of my videos. I made it like an example. Like a soldier is very proud of being a soldier, going and fighting for his country. Like we fought hard for our sobriety. We should be proud of it. Like and stand up for it. And anybody has something to say about it, damn right, say something about it. Say something
We
back
are
to them.
soldiers.
You know what I
Yeah, we
mean?
are soldiers.
Like yeah, we stand up for yourselves, everybody.
I
Like
mean, the girl that was in the box that hopped out, she was I mean, she was in a phone call with us as she was talking shit about you. I mean, like, I'm sure that's why she come up in the box. I don't know where she went, but I mean,
She said the baby was crying. She'll be back.
oh,
Oh, she's here. I don't know if the baby's still crying though or not. Like and like I told you, Megs, it wasn't just a couple people that came to me. It was like 8 people that came to me and
Yes,
said was
please next
sending
time
me
ask
shit.
them for proof. Say, can I please have proof of where she said this? Because I have not said a thing to a soul. I had people reach out to me, and I've got the proof of that. I can show you if you message me. I will show you all of my proof. If you want to drop it, we'll drop it. If you want to see what I got, I'll show you.
I'd like to
If I
see.
if I do something, I'm going to tell you that I did it. I'm not a liar. I've never been known as one. No one can ever tell you that I've been known as one. If I did it, I'm going to tell you.
So did you say that you would have a conversation with me if I apologized to the recovery community?
Was this yesterday? Was it supposed to be yesterday?
I think it was the day before yesterday.
Yes, I did say that because I was so done with everything. I'm telling you, I've been done with this for days. I was
So
not willing to talk or do anything
so can you tell me what I needed to apologize to the recovery community for?
because I've gotten several messages and people felt like you were stigmatizing our community.
But
And I'll show you those. And like I said, I have that.
if you thought that and me asking you to have a private conversation, then why wouldn't you? Like I said, I've never been disrespectful to you. I've never been mean to you. I've always talked to you. Like, I don't know why you would feel like
I do.
any kind of conversation with me would go bad. Like, I don't
That
understand.
that
I
goes
just was over it.
do you feel like were you there to listen and you feel like that we did something to stigmatize, or is that somebody coming to you saying they feel like we stigmatized?
I mean, I do think you saying like us being chemically dependent is stigmatizing because you're dependent on a lot of medications. Don't make you an addict, don't make you bad. Like, is
But
dependency.
I never said anything about being an addict because
No, but
you were
you
on
kept
a
saying you're chemically dependent, you're chemically dependent, you're chemically dependent. But to me, you're dependent on a lot of medications, and some of them are not opiates.
Okay, so let me just use this as me. I don't take any other medication but my Suboxone. And I am
Those
very
opiates.
dependent on it. I am very chemically dependent on it. If I was to stop taking my
Mm-hmm.
Suboxone right now, in 5 to 7 days, I am going to feel like death.
Right.
So
I
I
didn't
am
say we weren't dependent on
very,
it.
and
You are
that's a
dependent on it. But
fact.
dependency and addiction are two different things, two
But
totally separate different things.
exactly. So if I'm saying that I'm dependent on a medication, that's
never
not
said addicted.
that's not me
Said
saying that I'm
dependent.
addicted. But I am. Because dependency is just a nicer word of saying addicted.
No, they're two
I
different
mean,
things, I promise. Addiction is harmful behaviors despite adverse
right, right,
consequences. And dependency, you don't have those harmful
right.
consequences. Harmful behaviors, sorry.
But like I said,
Because
that's
you're
just a
dependent on
nicer way
Suboxone.
of
Are you going out
using
and robbing, stealing,
addiction.
cheating, lying to get your
No, I
Suboxone?
don't live the life that I lived before, but if I did not have my Suboxone, I would be very ill. So I'm very chemically dependent on it.
Yes, we are
Am
dependent
I
on it.
addicted to it?
Yes.
Am I
Well,
going to go rob and steal for it? No, I'm not, because I have a doctor that prescribes it to me.
If you
Right.
Even
didn't
if
have
my
it
doctor
though.
didn't come around, would I go rob and steal for it? No, I wouldn't. But if me saying, I can say from my own experience, yes, I am addicted to Suboxone, because if I stop taking it, I'm going to be definitely very ill.
Yeah,
So
but
to me,
withdrawal doesn't
to
equal like addiction or substance. Like it, a lot of people think withdrawal equals bad. You withdraw
well,
off a lot
no,
of medications that are not opiates. You can
yeah,
withdraw
you
off
can.
tons of medications.
but
Just
there's
like
different
I
before,
agree.
levels,
I
if I may.
was dependent on my Seroquel, because if I didn't, I would have schizophrenic
Very
mood.
true.
I was dependent on my, I was dependent on my benzos. I was also very addicted to them, and without them, I would have been very sick. So to me,
Yeah.
for me, am I, I am very dependent on it. If, to me, my word would be, to me, my opinion, if we look up definitions, dependency and addiction is pretty much the same thing, just a nicer way. Am I having as much you know, am I having as much, I'm not living like I used to. No, absolutely not. Because Lord knows there's some people in these comments that know me and like know me and know that I am a totally different person than what I was. But I am very, very, very dependent on my medication. Absolutely. Do I abuse it? No. Am I tapering down? Yes. But am I dependent on it? Absolutely am. Because if I was not to have it within 5 to 7 days, I am going to feel like I want to die. And I have been without it when I've got incarcerated. And in 5 to 7 days, it felt worse than coming off of any drug that I did on the street. Any drug that I did on the street. Withdrawing
That's
from
that's
Suboxone.
because you came off it abruptly, though, right? You
Right.
didn't detox.
Yes,
You came
I
off it
was right.
abruptly.
I was locked up, and they didn't have the Suboxone program in there. And because I was a short timer, I wasn't allowed to get put on the list to try to get my medication in jail. Thank God I was out of there on day 13, but I was very, very sick. So, I mean, I get what you're saying, that addiction is a different word than dependency, but to me, it's just a nicer word. Am
If
I practicing addictive behaviors? Absolutely not. Would I ever go to somebody that's wanting to get sober and say, don't you dare take Suboxone, you better go do Sublocade, or you better go do methadone? Because for me, it made me lose my teeth, it made me do this. I would never ever do that. Never, ever, ever. Never do that. I would be like, well, this is the option of this. This is the option of this. But Suboxone has saved my life. And I would not
Yeah,
trade what I have
because
done for nothing in this world.
I tried methadone and I used that to get high, and then I
And I
went
did
to
too.
jail and had to get off 265 milligrams a day, cold turkey, for I had 11 months for that, and so yeah, that was horrible.
I mean, like
But
for me,
it wasn't as bad
I
as
take
subs. So
methadone when I would be up for days. I take the methadone. You know what I mean? I work in clinics, so I've not done the subs or the Sublocade, anything like that. I did take methadone and I abused it very much so. I also know friends that have abused methadone. They have abused Suboxone.
yeah,
That's where I say there is good and there's bad. There is, if you
me
want it to
personally,
be,
I couldn't use methadone to get clean. I had to
I
use
couldn't either because
Suboxone
I
to get clean.
used it on the street
Exactly.
and I
Like
didn't
I
know
would
anything
get,
else.
and with benzos, there was no way. I mean, I was totaling cars. I was, yeah, it was
Well,
bad.
see, in
But
my state, they will not prescribe
some people can,
Suboxone
though.
with a benzo. They won't do it. So when
They're
I
changing
started
that.
my recovery, that was my choice. It was
Oh
either
yeah, no,
we
I
can
never.
taper you off of the benzo or you can't come here because it's a
Our
deadly
only
combination.
consequence was we couldn't get take home. So I was like, I don't care. It's fine. I'll drive. I hear it every day.
They're
If
actually trying
we
to
wanted
change
to be
that
on
now
business.
too, about the benzo thing. They're trying to change it to where Matt is the golden standard. They don't want you to call it Matt no more. They want you to call it MAUD. And they're trying to change where if you're on a benzo, you should still get prescribed. They're trying to change it to where you don't have to do counseling because a lot of people don't have access to counseling and they need the medication. I read it on SAMHSA yesterday. I did a video about it and showed all the stuff, but it's the oh God, what do you call it? I have to look at it. I can't remember the name of it. Hold on, I'll look on my phone.
Megs, let me ask you, with this being something that they want to change, do you agree that people should be able to go and get their MAT medication and not do any type of counseling to be able to heal from trauma? I mean,
Absolutely, because not everybody
Jess
can
ain't
do
getting blamed.
counseling.
Jess
People have
shouldn't be getting
to
blamed by anybody. Who's
people have
blaming her?
to work, and some people cannot make counseling. That doesn't mean they shouldn't be able to get their medication that keeps them alive.
The only thing that I said about
Kimmy,
Jess was that I asked her first if I could use her name, and she told me yes, that she was
Kimmy,
one of the people that came to me about
No, it's not.
reaching
It's not
out.
you, Kimmy. It's people in the comments.
Blessing
Okay, so
Recovery
in the
asked if they
comments, it
can
was
ask a
not Jess.
question.
There was more than just
Blessing
Jess that has came to
can
me.
ask a question.
So I
Yeah, you can ask me a
I
question.
just wanted to ask, because for me, like I'm a recovering addict, and before I even
Operations
say
1010.
that, I always say this, like, just because my process is different from anybody else's, it doesn't make me any higher or that person any higher or me any lower or anything like that. But I am complete abstinence, right? So, and I was listening to when you shared, Sky, about how like it's like the mental part, right? So for me,
Mhm.
I guess my question is what is the difference when you look up the definitions? And of course, I immediately go get my literature and I go pull out my Webster, right? Because that's what I do. But what is the difference between addiction and codependent or dependency? It's really the same thing. It's just two different words. It's a nicer way to put it, and it's a different way to put it, Megs. But it's still the hand in hand. It's like addiction and mental health. It's hand in hand. It all starts with wanting to do something different. Now, understanding that there are a lot of people, I sponsor women that are on MAT, right? And what I've got in touch with being here, being on TikTok, and it's not to take from anybody, there's a difference between being on MAT and being in the process, and the end goal is not to, at some point in your life, regardless if it's 5 years or not, I can go to my literature in times of illness and I can read it where I have predecessors that were on for 4 years, 5 years, and eventually they came off of it. So the goal is definitely to give somebody the hope shot. Like, if this is what you need to get completely clean, right? Not taking away from anybody, and my process is completely different, then by all means do it. And that is a life-saving medication, 100%. But for long terms of usage, it does cause effect severely.
Yes.
When we start talking about
Yes.
statistics and stuff, I can look up statistics when it talks about Narcotics Anonymous and Alcoholic Anonymous. It's a 90% life-saving rate when not statistics, right? But that's if you're willing to do the work, the step work, the sponsor, going to the meetings and all that. And then when you look at statistics when it comes to Matt, again, not taken from you. I am not a medical person at all. I am just a recovering addict, and just wanting to share my experience. I 100% believe that you share experience, not opinions, not advice, experience, because I need to know how Sky got through it, how Sassy, how Kimmy, and Meg, I need to
Exactly.
know
I
how y'all
agree.
got to the other side clean, right? That's your
Mhm.
experience. So again,
I
not
agree
taking,
with that. That's
but
a good way
the
to
end
put it.
goal would be, but I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. I agree. I like what was said. I agree with that.
For me, I'd like to hear people's experience, but I also want to be able to have facts, but I want facts on both sides. I want I want to hear the negative, but I want to hear the positive too. So then I can make my decision, okay, this positive for me is going to outweigh the negative, or no, I can't do this because this negative, maybe one thing that's negative, no, I can't do that because that's not going to work for me. And again, that's for me. I want to hear the negative and the positive of all of it, so then I can make my choice.
I agree, but it still would be an experience, right? Like, let's say, like, and you and I have talked a bunch off, off the app. Like, it could, even though it being negative and positive, I totally agree with you. Like, I can handle a situation, like for me, God willing, by God's grace and mercy, because I don't cop any extra, but February 21st, I will have 10 years clean, right? And I went from the bottom, hopeless, nothing. And I have a lot of things in my life today, but a bad experience, right? Like some of the things that I had put myself in, inserted myself in, sometimes I continuously keep doing that for whatever the reason, because that character defect is still there, or I haven't applied, for me, the spiritual principle of like empathy, or being compassionate, understanding, patience,
Self-reflection.
tolerance. What?
Self-reflection.
Self-reflection is one too. Self-care is one. Self-acceptance too. And see, the reflection on top of self-acceptance is, although somebody else might see something different, I still don't see it. Because on a lot of days, even with having steps in my life, having a sponsor, still going to meetings, I still fall short. Because at the end of the day, I'm a human, and it's still a just for the day program. So it's in that moment on what I'm going to decide to do differently. And just because I no longer put a needle in my arm or whatever, I could fill the void with buying shoes. I could fill the void with watching porn. I could fill the void with eating food. Like, they're still filling that void. So when
Yeah.
yeah, when I talk about like the misinformed information, I do believe that if people need to be on Matt, like I said, I sponsor a young lady that is on it. She has a whole plan on what she wants to do, and it's not to take from anybody else at all. But there becomes a point, and please don't chop my head off. Please, I beg you not. I mean no harm. Educate me as I educate you on my process. There comes a point where Matt medication is glorified and made out to be like it's the only way, but it is not the only way. I go to Narcotics Anonymous. Ange might find it by Jesus. You know what I mean? Like there is other processes, but it's not just that way. And to judge anybody, even myself, to judge anybody's process of how they get clean, stay clean, and what they believe in, I mean, it takes away from the common welfare that one addict helping another is without parallel. Like it's the common denominator of the fact that we use drugs. I mean, I could pull out my literature and tell you like drugs is just a symptom. That's not even like drugs aren't even the problem. We're the problem.
Can I ask a question real quick? Can I just ask a question? So this whole argument basically stemmed from a misuse of words.
Oh, I
Is
don't know
that
about
basically
no
what
agreement.
is that basically what I'm getting from this whole fucking thing?
What I'm getting is a misuse of words and people going back and forth.
Okay, I already know that, Pop, but I'm saying basically this was caused because of a misuse of words, correct? So now this is my take on this whole thing. Completely wrong, okay?
Oh, I'm
no,
over here
I'm
looking
sorry,
at the
honey.
phone. Okay.
So this is my question, right? Now, I'm not in
Give me that
recovery.
fucking phone. Let's do.
If I said something like, you know what, you
Just
guys
fine.
substitute one addiction to another, I could see you guys being upset with me because I'm not in recovery. Who the fuck am I to say that? But from one person in recovery to another, you should just use like common sense. Like, yes, she misspoke or she misrepresented her words in another way. And instead of like all of everybody fighting, just say, Kimmy, listen, instead of saying it that way, if you said it this way, it would have sounded better. The way you said it sounded a little bit disrespectful. I love you to death, but I'm telling you as a friend, like maybe next time you could present it this way. You know what I'm saying? Like all this shit did not need to come to this. Like it did not 100% need to come to this. Megs,
And I definitely agree with you. I definitely agree with you.
Megs
That's
should
why.
have been able to talk to Kimmy. Meg should have just been able to have a conversation with Kimmy or Sassy or whoever. Nobody else should have been involved in that. Nobody else should have been involved in it. And you know what? I don't talk to Megs like that. Like, and I told you that. Like, I've talked to Megs a few times, but I don't call Megs and be like, "Hey, Megs, what's up? What are you doing for dinner?" Like, we don't talk like that. I talked to her in Liz's live, and I talked to her like maybe I'm gonna top my hand at 5 times on the phone. I'll top it at 5. I think that's even precedent. You could ask her. I think I'm stretching it by saying 5. But this right here is just crazy to me. But as far as anything else that happened today, like I apologize to you guys for bringing that on the live. I apologize. Like that's what I wanted to come back and tell you. I apologize because it had nothing to do with this. Well, a few of the things did, but I shouldn't have lost my shit like I did because you know what? It's not worth it because it's neither here nor there. Megs, I do want you to know that Jess didn't record a conversation, nothing, so don't be mad at Jess. I'm telling you right now, don't be. And
She
anybody
still
else?
told you. She still told you my conversation. You didn't just hear my unless you were listening. How did you know what I said to her?
Megs, there was more. There's more to that conversation. Listen, I don't have a problem. If you want to have a conversation, we can talk a mess. Oops, please hold. Operation has a if you want to have a conversation, Megs, I have no problem having a conversation with you. 100%, I don't. I can get you right on Messenger after this live. Because I'm telling you what transpired today is disgusting to me. And I'm going to tell you like this. Everybody keeps saying, Sass, you keep saying, if she can talk about Megs, bitch, she talked about me.
Well, I was just using Megs as an example because, I mean, like,
I'm
I
going
said it.
I'm going to say everybody who's in these fucking lives and knows me and Liz knows the fucking relationship me and Liz had. So, and I say that had. But like I just said, if she can talk about me, what the fuck you think she's going to say to you?
And you don't talk to me, so you didn't hear from me that she talked shit about you.
Jess,
so who else said it?
Jess. Megs, like I said, I have 100%. I will talk to you if you would like to have a conversation. 100%.
I'm just saying, anytime you've heard from me, you've always said, Ange, I've stayed quiet. I don't say anything. I've kept to myself. I don't keep it going. I don't start drama. You've always said that. You know I've kept quiet.
And what did I say? And you can ask Kimmy and Sassy. And I said to them, I said, we're not going to drag Megs. And I've always stood on that. We're not going to do that. If we
I
want to
just
have a
want to tell
conversation,
everybody, I don't know y'all, but I love Bless. I love everybody on here. Y'all, everybody beautiful, and they wonder y'all do your thing. Y'all beautiful. Love you, Bless. Love you, Sassy.
Love you,
Love you,
Shorty.
Kim. I
Love you,
everybody.
Love you,
Shorty. I
And y'all
can't find the
suck
kitty
dick
love
for
you,
paw.
gas
Shorty.
money.
She said I'm going to suck dick
Shorty.
for gas money. Oh, Lord.
Like, who
so
is
the
that?
thing is that, you know what? I see it this way, okay? When it comes down to it, it's just a bunch of bullshit. And you know what? I am too grown for this shit. Like, I'm not a kid. I'm not a young kid. Like, I don't play this fucking he said, she said, they said, we said bullshit. I don't. I just don't. I don't. I've had conversations with Kimmy and
On
Sassy.
you driving.
They're my friends. Like, I talk to them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to sit here and talk shit about people that are my friends. If I disagree with Sassy, I'll say, Sassy, I don't like you did that. That was fucked up. If Kimmy and we have conversations, Kimmy, that was fucked up. And they'll do it vice versa to me. But I'm not
And I do. And I do.
But I'm not that and you know what? The other day, as a matter of fucking fact, I was pissed and I was done with TikTok that day. Because it's all little kid shit. Like, we're talking about, let's play high school shit. Oh my God. Ange, Meg said this. Oh my God, Sassy, Kimmy said this. Oh my God. You know what? Meg said this about you. And Kimmy, like, what the fuck? Like, mind your business. And I've been saying this, just mind your business, mind your business, mind your business, mind your business. Because you know
Fuckery.
what? I didn't want the drama. And you know what? Because I was saying to mind your business, you know what happened? It came around and I'm the asshole. And it came back on me. And I was the one being talked about. I was the piece of shit. I was the no good friend.
Les wants you to say mother.
I'm not saying nothing.
She said, please.
Mother.
Mother.
No, she ain't my sister.
My sister.
There ain't a fucking loyal fucking piece of blood in that bitch. She ain't my sister.
Can I say it? Let me say it. You know what I'm going to say, right?
Say what you gonna say.
You know what she's going to say. Look at her face.
Told you so. Go ahead, say it. And what did I say to you? Sassy, I don't believe it. I don't think she'd ever do that. Did I?
Oh, God, I thought she got bonanza'd.
I said never
Well,
in my
the
life.
first
I
time
think
we
she
had
would
a
turn on me.
conversation, the very first time we had a conversation, I said to you guys, I feel like someone's keeping this going. Do y'all remember that? The very first conversation we had on the phone with us, I said, I feel like someone's keeping this going because it hasn't been a big deal to me. Why is it still going?
And
Do you
I said to you, if you remember, I said I didn't feel like it was a big deal either. I thought, I mean, we was talking in the
did
lives.
you
Like I didn't feel like
hear me
I said
say to
that.
you? Do you remember when I said to you about all of us group of women being in a conversation?
I think I just
I'm
didn't
gonna jump
understand.
off
I just
here.
didn't connect maybe because I remember you saying that, but I don't think it connected or something.
I'm
And
gonna jump off
I
here.
mean, if you go
Hope you
back
fell
to
down,
that
Sky.
same conversation,
Later.
I'll call
Thank
you,
you.
Sky.
good night,
I'll
Sky.
call
All
you.
right.
If
All
you
right.
go back to
Thank
that
you. Bye, guys.
conversation, Meg,
Bye.
how much, I mean, I literally had to interrupt her. She kept like, I mean, she was fumbling with the quickness. Like she did not want things to be said. But I made sure that I told you everything I fucking said. Because
David,
again,
get
when
down
I
that
say
kitty
something,
paw.
I want it to come from my mouth. I don't want nobody taking my words and twisting them. Because people
Well, I
twist shit.
said today, I don't remember who I said it to, but I'm like, she's literally telling me one thing and telling y'all another, and that's what's been going on.
Well, she ain't telling me nothing because, like I said, I ain't spoke 2 words to her other than when I accidentally went into the live this morning. And again, that got told that I was in the live causing trouble or I was causing drama. And I literally was just speaking on, I said, good morning, beautiful ladies. she began talking about stuff, and I said, like, basically the gist of things that I've said here, like, I don't care what path people choose. I just want people to grow. I want people to grow to be a better person, the better person than they were the day before. And then I left. I was on my way to work. Never dropped nobody's name. Didn't call them no shit. Me and another girl were chatting. I mean, I even told like my 10-year goal. Like my 10-year goal is to have my shekels together, and because of what my family has here, I would like to turn this into something where people can come and heal. You know, like it's a farm anyway, but people just come here to be able to have a solitude, to be able to heal from their trauma, their addiction. I mean, just all of it. And that's my goal. And I'm within 10 years, as long as I can get the money, I will fucking have that. Most definitely.
And I just
mean,
want to say, farms have horses and cows, not bears and people.
Oh my God.
Good morning. There is a farm out in North Carolina. My baby daddy went there for rehab. It's a farm way out in the country in North Carolina, and you get up every day and you work, and he was there. He went there twice actually while we were together. We were so young then.
I mean, and that's my goal. And I mean, I'm going for it. Like we originally had planned on one portion of our property, but just knowing one portion, like versus where I am now, it's more secluded. And you know, anybody with mental health and addiction, you need to be away from the bustle of all the what you can get. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense, you know.
Right.
Just I mean, healing, animal therapy. Like I mean, I just
go brush the bear. Go feed the bears. I'm just kidding.
No.
Quit playing with me, Kimmy. This is not the time.
Babies.
Now you can go feed the bear, baby, but I'm gonna have insurance on your ass before you go out there.
That's why I say there's a difference between a farm and what she has.
That's because take an insurance policy out on your ass.
Here. I don't know where it's at.
The bears don't stay in the woods there. They come to the back porch and scratch around it.
I love you, and I'm sorry that this
Don't
has happened.
worry.
I would I hate for anybody. I mean, that's why I'm just so quick to just cut people, because I know how people can be. I know how I used to be, and a lot of times I know how I used to be, so I know how other people can be. Like I say, like peace is power, and it's okay to cut people out of our life. And it's not a bad thing to be alone sometimes. When having peace and not having to deal with this type of bullshit and the back and forth and the find something that's more productive. Going out and watching the sunset, putting your toes in some grass or some sand, or or screwing,
That always works for me.
I'm not even hurt. I'm betrayed.
Well, you're mad right now, but you will be hurt. That's part of it.
I'm beyond hurt. I'm beyond hurt. Like, I'm beyond hurt. Like, for her to say that I've never had her back, for her to say the shit that she said about me, to say the shit she said about Stevie, like, to put posts on fucking Facebook about me, and then lie to my face when I call her out and say it's about somebody else.
And tell me it's about you.
And tell somebody else it was about you, Meg.
Yep.
When
I called her yesterday and asked her what that post was about, and she said it was about you.
And you know, when Ange came to me and told me about that, the first thing I said was, "Are you sure? Do you have like 100% pure proof?" And she said, "My proof was my ears because I heard it all." And then she said she was venting, and then again, you know, there's a difference between venting and just venting would be going to Ange, and if I go to Ange and say anything, she'll be like, "Okay, well, we're gonna call her." If I went to Ange and said, "Sassy and I, like something she said really hurt my feelings. Today she's not being nice to me. Today," that's venting. Bashing is like, "That fucking bitch, she had the fucking nerve to tell me that she blah blah blah." That's, you know, it's a little different.
To say that that I got paid for the t-shirts and that I never gave her the money. So not only are you telling me I'm a fucking liar, but you're saying I fucking stole from you, and I'm like, so number one, you really think that $50 fucking like we sold fucking $96 worth of fucking t-shirts? That's what we made off the t-shirts, $96. You really think I need that $50 fucking that bad?
Yeah, bitch. Of course you do.
Oh, you'll pay the second Tuesday next
You
week.
need to cook some more meals. Some more.
Go to my you want to go to my BJ's account that I just ordered for this week for fucking groceries? I'm not worried about $50 fucking.
Oh, I know. Groceries ain't cheap.
My daughter has a fucking closet full of Abercrombie clothes that I just buy because I like them. I think they're cute, but I'm worried about that $50 fucking. I haven't gotten paid. I haven't gotten paid for that. Do you think I really give a fuck? It'll come in when it comes in.
I got 500 put up for groceries and a good night. It's probably not going to be enough.
If you want to get technical, you still owe me $2 after I deduct the money from the fucking t-shirts. If you want to get technical, but we can go there.
So I want my $2, bitch.
Yeah, you can fucking
really,
pay
I don't
down,
know.
Cash App, or Venmo it.
Well, I'm gonna say this because I'm all about accountability because it helps me grow. Meg, I will apologize, and I'm gonna apologize for basically having all of this fuckery to conspire, and not going on my instincts more. That shouldn't have been held. And it definitely could have been another way to go about. I should have just went on my sneaky and messaged you. That's what I should have done. That's what I should have done.
I mean, I'm just as guilty. I knew what it was, but I didn't want to think it. So I apologize as well because I've been telling Lance for days this, and
Well, I
I'm
ain't
like, nah.
apologizing for nothing. I'm just kidding. I'll take my.
I'm actually going to apologize. I'm going to apologize to fucking Megs too, because Megs, if you want to know, technically, I thought you were a fucking grimy bitch. I thought you were starting all this bullshit. Sure did, because of the way that it was being brought to me. Sure did. I said, fuck her. I don't trust her as far as I can throw her, and that's on my kids. I promise you that. So I do apologize because you know what? Listening to this and listening to other things, you know what? Don't sound like you're the fucking issue here, bitch.
And the whole time I was wondering, like, where is this stuff coming from? How is it getting fueled? I'm literally saying nothing. Like, what is going on? But deep down, I knew it. I just didn't want to believe it.
You.
And I'm also going to apologize. I just wish that you would have had a conversation with me back when I asked you the first time when it first got brought to my attention. I did let it go, but then as the days rolled on, more people. Every day I'm getting a message from somebody different. So that kind of fueled me. And then that's why I reached out and asked a couple days ago if you would have a private conversation with me. And then I was also told that you didn't come into the live because you was scared that I was going to come in and start drama. And again, I've never went into anybody's live and said anything disrespectful to you.
That's a fact.
If you feel that
Fact.
Please let me know.
And you know what? You know what's crazy? I told her I wasn't coming in the lives because I didn't want Ange to feel uncomfortable and have to feel like she has to choose or pick or I wouldn't make her do that. I just don't want her to feel that way. That's what I said. I don't want to make anybody feel uncomfortable. Never was it about drama.
Well, I'll co-sign on what Kimmy just said because that's not what was said.
That's crazy.
So I do apologize. I do wish things that would have went a little differently. Because the way that messages that was coming to me from, and everybody that I got a message from was your friend. And I'm telling you, there's about 8 people. Or I don't know if they're your friends or your acquaintances, people that you talk to. I don't know, but there was about 8 people that has came to me and said that you was recruiting people to tear down Monday Night Madness.
Yeah, please ask for proof.
So I do
Please, if anybody
apologize.
says anything, say, can I see some proof?
You would have had a conversation with me. I just wish you would have had it. So I do apologize that it had to come this far, but I kind of knew that this was the only way I was going to get you to talk to me. So it should not have came to this because everybody knows I do not like to bring my personal shit and drama on here because I fight so hard for other people to stop their fuckery. Together, and if they can't be friends or coexist, then just not even talk. You don't have to get on here and bash people. So, and I kind of knew that this would be a way to get you to respond. So I do apologize.
But again, and not that it makes it okay. It's still, you know, and a lot of things that Kimmy and I both do. It's because, you know, like we don't comment this on somebody's video or don't say this and don't do that because we don't want Monday Night Madness to become looked down upon, right? We want people to be able to come and feel safe, right? So if people see us all the time in a load of fuckery, I mean, I used to say it to Bless, like when she did it, like, I don't want to tell my story. I mean, you're always in fuckery. Like, why the hell would I want to do that? And I've said it to Ange and Liz, like, don't get in this, get out of that live. Like, you know, you got to have a certain persona. So for me, like, I've always told Kimmy, and anything that's happened, like, no, don't go live, just leave it. Just leave it. Just leave it. Anybody I talk to, the 2 down here, just leave it. Just leave it. Just, I mean, like, I preach, just leave it. But it's like when it continues, like something that you've worked so hard for, you know what I mean? To grow and to have a platform, and then to continuously for days being told it's trying to be shut down, like, you're gonna fight for it, you know what I mean? You're gonna do what you gotta do, and that's why I weren't scared of dropping fucking names, because you want to play a part, then stand 10 toes down on it.
Oh, I was told that all the merch that was bought was by her followers. None of my friends bought merch. They're all her followers.
Everything happens for a reason. If we wouldn't have had this live, we wouldn't have found out what's really going on, which some of us knew. Were we sure? No, maybe not, but everything happens for a reason.
You know what? It's my fault because I co-signed bullshit for years.
Some of us wasn't.
I wasn't. I knew exactly where the fuck it was coming from. I told Kimmy today, and matter of fact, before I got on live and talked to Ange, I said, I am not keeping my mouth shut about her. I owe her no loyalty because she has not showed me any loyalty. And Megs, when I asked Megs just a minute ago, her crickets told me exactly what I already knew. She was comfortable to come and talk shit about Megs to me, and I damn sure know she was comfortable enough to go to Megs and talk shit about me, as she's claiming that she loves me. Me there buying her fucking books and everything else.
Yeah, to me, y'all were unfollowed. She don't follow y'all. She hasn't talked to y'all.
Oh, bullshit. Now, she might unfollow me now, but I mean, you can ask Ange, ask Kimmy. I bought her fucking books. that she made a video, that's cool. She made a video for that Amy girl because that Amy girl had bought her fucking books. But two
The
of them,
same book.
I had already fucking bought for her.
She played it off like she don't know who got them books for her. Who would send these to her? She don't know who in the world would send these to her. She does
Me.
not know who.
Me.
Oh, I wonder if it was my counselor who did. I'm gonna have to call her and ask her.
No, that was me. I
She
fucking
knew.
bought them. Because
She knew.
I got the text message where she sent thank you.
That's how did Sassy get her address?
Fucking bitch. I ain't got no tolerance for that bullshit. That's exactly why I cut her the fuck off. And I told both of these two what the fuck she was. And I didn't need to. Like when she questioned Kimmy on her fucking loyalty, I said, "What did you say?" She said, "I didn't say nothing." I said, well, "I damn sure called her on it. She needs to come tell me about loyalty. She don't know what the fuck loyalty is."
Sassy, you see that right there?
I told you so,
Oh,
bitch.
and just putting the lipstick on.
You put lipstick on? Oh.
I said
I
she's
wouldn't
putting
say
lipstick on.
something, but I'd get bananaed.
You need lipstick.
Lord bless if he ain't getting it.
Some of that dick lipstick.
Look at my fucking
That's
finger what I
called
did to you earlier. Look at that bruise already.
Dipstick.
Is it me
Ooh,
or
that's what makes their
is
finger.
that Liz girl like up and leave once Lance got in here? Because I saw her in here earlier.
What?
Huh?
Did that Liz chick like up and leave once Lance got in here earlier? I saw her in here earlier.
Yeah, she left and started messaging Megs.
Gotcha.
And
Okay.
it's Lance
And
here.
Jess.
Megs is on her husband's account, which
Yeah, I
is
see
Lance
that.
here. Yeah. But yeah, she left when I dropped her fucking name because I was tired of people. Well, stand on it. No, I'm just gonna say it. And then she started texting Megs immediately.
Randy, I did block you because I felt like y'all were reporting back to Kimmy and Sassy because I had them blocked, but somehow they knew that I made a video said unbothered.
Nope, it weren't.
Well, that didn't come from Randy.
Nope.
Didn't come from me either.
Sure didn't.
Well, I will unblock you guys. I apologize for assuming that it was you.
I just had to apologize to Chelsea and fucking collaring them. You don't think I feel like an asshole?
Yeah, I wonder if she's willing to tell them the shit that she talked about them too. Yeah.
And I always had a feeling she was telling them. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a feeling, Chelsea. I had a feeling. I'm not gonna lie. I've had a feeling for a while. I just didn't want to believe it.
I'm gonna eat my Cheez-Its and shut the fuck up. I'm gonna be fat and sassy.
What did you say? You're gonna eat cheese?
Be
So I'm
fat and
gonna
sassy.
eat my Cheez-Its and shut up and be fat and sassy.
I had to go get me a big box of Flamin' Hots.
I'm sitting here with my box of Cheez-Its. My
And I
popcorn.
just ate some pepperoni. Which I know that shit's about to give me some up and go.
I think she really did need it, Steph. I don't know. I could be wrong. I mean, who knows after what now? I don't believe anything she says, so who knows?
I'm gonna just shove cheese into my mouth. That way I can't say nothing.
King Wolf. Do you know who that is? King Wolf Queen. Can I
Oh,
join? Who's that?
The wolf, that's ain't
That's
that?
not.
Well, we'll put them in if we can get them on out.
I'm
Let me
about
get
to
my
choke.
finger
I have so
ready.
many cheeses in my
I just wanted y'all all to know that y'all are all beautiful, and I hope y'all have a blessed night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But I would like to stay for a little bit because I am kind of bored. My husband's at work. What y'all been up to besides drama?
Fuckery.
Well, you
Work
know,
today.
drama.
Yeah, sure. Way to go.
Thank
Well,
you guys. Whoever sent gifts, thank you. Sorry, I don't be paying attention. I be in my own world, y'all. That's for real.
well, let's see how everything plays out now. For
Well,
me, if I'm not already blocked, I will be blocking. Anybody that's in here, I will say from this point going forward, if you don't already know me, if you got a problem and I say something that you don't like, come to me and we can talk about it. If somebody tells you that I've said something, come to me, because more than likely it's not the truth, because if I have an opinion about you, I will most definitely tell you.
Sassy's the family
If
bully.
if any of y'all guys, if any of y'all girlies have Snapchat, y'all are welcome to add me.
I don't. I mean, I have Snapchat. I do. I set it up for like a recovery group to go in and talk, but I've been so busy, I don't. I haven't even checked it.
So basically, take it as y'all are busy.
well, no, we don't really. I don't like. I have Snapchat. I don't use it. I'm just gonna be honest. I tried to use it and be consistent with it, but it's just
Yeah,
something that I don't use a lot. But sweetie, my messages on here are
ketchup
always there.
sandwich and cheese and onion. Is it okay if I say I'm high? Oh, that
what?
doesn't get. Is it okay if I say I'm high? Like,
No, it's not okay if you say that. Kimmy,
I got her.
what the fuck is going on right now?
Oh wow! That just hit me. I just realized what just happened.
As
I'm like,
as soon as she said it, I'm over here making a scent. I'm like, what? Hold on. Like, I think she misunderstood what we was doing here. Does anybody remember what her name was?
King
Oh,
fucking weirdo. I don't know.
King Wolf, Queen something.
Lauren.
All right, Ryder, will you do what you do, please, and thank you?
The fuck
Ryder
was
might have
that?
left because she said goodnight earlier.
Hey, and said, no, that's not okay. What?
I
No,
thought she
don't
was
do
saying, "Is it
that.
okay if I stay live?" And then I realized what
Yeah,
she
I
said.
was trying to. I weren't. I don't think I was quite picking up what she was saying.
I thought you said that. Goes what?
Can I say I'm high? Is that okay? Is that okay to say?
Is that what she said?
On a
I
recovery
thought she was
live?
saying,
Is
"Can
it
I say
okay?
hi?" Like,
No, she
"Hey,
said, is
how
it
you
okay if I
doing?"
say I'm high?
Is that
Oh
okay?
wow, yeah. I definitely
And
misunderstood
said,
that one.
no, it's not okay.
Fuck. Yeah, I
Lord.
missed that. See, I'm here like Yeah, I was getting ready to go. I was saying but I thought I was getting ready to go, hey. Hi.
I said,
I'm
what?
hi. Shit, Randy said I was waiting on
Well,
the
this
answer.
life took a wrong turn.
Yeah.
Definitely escalated quickly.
There's that.
Well, that
Is it okay
was
if I show you
That
my
was
evidence
interesting.
tags? Is it okay?
Yeah.
We went from Snapchat to talking about being high.
Yeah. Wow. Well, you can talk about how you were high and we can try to get you some help.
sources. I will be
Maria.
reaching out to you later.
Yeah.
I don't think she understood what I don't think she's been in
She
here the whole
misunderstood the
time.
live.
Yeah, I think she I mean doesn't it say like don't it say on there somewhere like recovery on my thingy? Like it says it.
Wow.
Well, we need
I
that.
don't know. It's been too much.
It's been a crazy night, that's for sure.
Did that
How
really
about
just
because
fucking
I am a
happen?
grown woman and I can
It
be?
really happened. Yeah. Yeah, look at Lance's name, right? Yeah.
Recovery
And like
lane.
look at your name. Like there's a lot of names in here that have the recovery word attached to it.
We're not
I'm
talking about
changing my
recovery from
name to
surgery.
Can I Get High. I swear to God, I'm changing my name to that tonight.
Oh my God. I thought she wanted to get in the box because she said, I thought she was trying to say she knows Liz and talked to Liz, is what it seemed like she was saying. I don't know.
Yeah, that was her first comment.
Yeah, that was her first comment.
Did you? Yeah.
Oh God, I thought it was her again. I said I can't do it. I said I
Okay, glad
can't
I
do
got
it.
her out of there.
The people.
I said, what the fuck? No.
This is keyword for the people yabba dabba dabba do. That's for the crazy people.
It means nope. Oh no, nope. That nope, not me. Megs, can I ask you one more thing?
Sorry, Randy.
Since we're on here, did you tell the person, and I don't want to say her name, the person that makes your merch, that was making our merch, that was making a bunch of people's merch, that I was in Missy's live speaking on her children?
No, she told me that.
Okay, because I would never do anything like that.
No, me neither. Was I in Missy's live? Most definitely was.
No, I did not tell her that. I had my whole conversation with her. I did not tell her that.
Yeah, kids are
Yeah,
off
kids
limits.
are
Like
off limits.
when I go in Missy's live, I pop out when kids are being spoke on and
And I
whatever mine
definitely
and
wrote
Joe's
in the comments, that's not.
yeah, and whatever mine and Joe's issues are, anything having to do with Joe's mom, like that.
I've never been in Missy's live while y'all were in the box talking about children. Never. I've never heard that conversation. It was a different conversation. The only time I was in there and you were in the box, and it was just Sassy, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've only
Kimmy was
been
in
in
there
Missy's
too.
live one time, and that I was in there quiet.
Yeah, Kimmy, we both were in the box, and it damn sure weren't speaking on nobody's kids.
I would absolutely never, ever, ever do that, and I have said to both parties that what they are doing is not good. Like, and I'm just gonna say this: like Joe knew how Missy was gonna come, and that's all I gotta say. So, I mean, because we already seen what she did to, that
Dusty.
other, yeah, Dusty.
Dusty. I don't give a shit. What the fuck y'all keep, what the fuck y'all over there like, shut up.
Well, I didn't want them to come in and start reporting. Well, oh no, they said your name, Dusty.
I have to stay quiet. Everybody's asleep. Oh.
That's really hard for you.
As long as you're not fucking high, I don't care.
I'm not high, I promise.
Cool.
Oh my
I'm not
god.
either.
The fuck is going on here? You motherfuckers are recruiting people. Is it okay if I'm high? You can't come in.
Oh my god.
Are these the cool kids? It's like the fucking Big Hand Squad when we were younger.
But you gotta know,
I'll be
like,
right
the
back.
person
Tiny,
that we're
Cody's saying
talking
something to little
about.
Tiny. I'll be right back.
Look at this car. That's nice.
Hey, T-Mobile.
Is that really what it is?
Well, this has been fucking eventful.
That's what
I'm
you
just
want to
glad
call
we
it.
got it figured out, because I'm telling y'all, I've just been so quiet, just minding my own business, and I was ready for it to end. I'm like, why does this keep going? What do I do?
And then when you sent that to Kimmy, I was like, here she fucking is sitting there talking about I'm fucking quiet. But where the fuck has she been quiet when all these fucking people are sitting here saying all this shit? Like, she ain't fucking being quiet. She keeps going on with the fucking shit. What the fuck? This ain't even making any fucking sense to me.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense. That's for sure. It really didn't make no sense.
What the fuck are you doing, Pebbles?
Oh, I didn't squash shit yet. I just began.
Oh, I'm sure she ain't done.
I ain't done.
But I'll tell you what, I'll stick to, because if she ain't blocked me, I will have her blocked. What she says about me ain't none of my business, because trust and believe, I don't give a fuck what she's got to say.
But I think Survivor Sports Sunday is going to be on hold for a little while because, number one, I no. Mm-mm.
Well, number one, it's not her platform. It's something that you started because it was a passion of yours, not her. And anybody that is ever, oh, okay, I see this one. Anybody that has watched Survivor Support Sunday knows that when somebody tells their story, the compassion and empathy that you show people and the advice that you give is everything.
And a lot of people look up to you, and a lot of people love you on this app.
Yeah. And I, you do what you need to, but just know that what you started is something very good and people love it. And just like the same thing that, me and Kimmy do here, don't stop doing something that you like doing because of somebody else.
I think I'm just blown away. I really I can't even begin to say how I'm just fucking wowed. That's all I can say. I'm wowed. Like, I've been friends for fucking going on 40 fucking years, longer than that, since I was 5 years old, and I've never, I don't know, I couldn't call somebody my family and share bread with them and have them sit at my table with my daughter and my family to find out what I found out today. And I am beyond hurt. I am hurt. I am betrayed. I am fucking mad, sad. There's a whole bunch of shit. And mm-mm.
I have a
Well,
collab shirt with this person too. I just remembered that.
No one did my merch, honey. My husband's the one who does it. And I shut it down. Because comments were made about that too.
What the fuck are you doing, Pebbles?
I don't know how I'm gonna go from this one. I don't know how.
You're gonna go on just like you have the rest of your life. You're gonna take some time. You're gonna process it. You're gonna be mad. You're gonna be hurt. And then you're gonna do what you need to do for yourself.
The money back for that Jenkins Live.
Did that email you got sent, did it have a phone number? You'll have to look whenever he gets out.
And it sucked. Because like I said, I've
You gonna get a refund?
co-signed her bullshit for a long time.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Like, what we get to watch? One fight? And didn't even get to watch that? Ethan fought
And you know,
tonight.
it's crazy. The whole time I've been saying, mark my words, you're going to see, you're going to say, I'm going to be able to say, I told you so. It's Sassy and Kimmy because that's the way she was making me feel, like that it was them. And I kept saying, watch, you're going to say to me, or I'm going to say to you, I told you so. But y'all were thinking the same thing. Like, I think I heard one of y'all say the same, you felt the same way, like, I told you so.
That's sassy with the
Well, my thing is I will go to people, right? And I'll say like with Liz, for example, like I'm like, I see this, right? Good night, Ryder. I love you. I see this, right? With Liz, I'm done. And she'll be like, well, and I'm never going to tell my friends not to be friends with somebody, right? But for me, like, I see it. And then I'll tell them my opinion and let them do what they want to. But I will always, when they come back to me and something happens, I will say, you want to hear it? And Kimmy knows it by now because I've said it to her several times since me and her have been friends. Pebbles has heard it a few times, Ange a few times, and I say, I told you so. Because I've told you what this person was doing. I told you my point. Yeah. I mean, and that goes back to my experiences with people. And it goes back to the way I used to do people. Like when I say I can't express how big of a foul individual I used to be. So when I see somebody that's foul and they're doing something, like, I already got you, baby, because I promise you what you're doing, I've probably already done way worse. So you ain't fooling me. I see you. Like, I see you. And that's cool because I'm better and I don't want to be that person. So when I say I told you so, or you hear me say I told you so, it's because I've already told them what it was. Shut up, Pebble.
What person are you talking about, Randy? The person we're talking about?
Hey, Pooh.
Hell. Where have you been, Pooh? We spoke your name earlier. Is that what you're coming for? Did somebody send you a snippet?
Night comes in.
Like, oh, Kimmy and Sassy said my name and they're alive. And that goes back to a lot of people that like to, and I'm gonna say it because I say it, like stir the pot. You know, when they see people doing good and getting along, then they want to insert themselves to make drama because, you know, what drama comes more clicks, views, and dollar bills.
And you know what I've been thinking the whole time sitting here? We literally got up to, at one point, 50-something people in this live. Can you imagine if you could hold a live and have that many people come in to share something positive and to give hope to other people, to show compassion and empathy for other people? But people only want to see drama.
Yep.
Because again, that is like another addiction, you know, the back and forth. You know, like we used to sit at home, watch our TV and watch soap operas. Well, TikTok is the soap opera.
Like Pebbles says, it's a tally mark. Like, okay, look, I did this, get the other person, we're going to do this, we'll get the other person. And the person that's in the middle doing all this back and forth is talking about, I don't want any drama. But let me tell you this. I don't want any drama. Let me tell you about this. You know, and I'm just going to say this. I have heard many times, Megs, that you come into those morning lives and be quiet and don't speak because you just want to be gifted.
I have 140,000 followers on another platform and I never go there. If I was about gifts or views, I'd be there. I never go there. I haven't posted there. I don't even know how long.
Well, I only have the followers I have because of her.
No, you don't, bitch, because of me. What the fuck you talking about?
Look, Michael, I'm going to give you a chance. Don't blow it.
Hey, baby, what you doing? He's
He's
my
been in here all
hater.
night saying that he ain't been around because we don't never let him come in the box. Oh, he left.
Oh.
He said, y'all don't never let me come in the box. I said, because you're not, you be bad sometimes. So I said, I'm going to give you a shot. I'm going to give you a shot. Why'd you leave, Michael Michelle?
Michael comes in and stirs, talks shit all the time.
I don't even have a way to get money off of TikTok if I was about the money. I don't have, it will not let me do my PayPal thing because it says it sends me a code and it never sends it. And I've told Liz this 100 times.
Oh, that she fucking is, little shade. Not you, Meg. That she is. I seen that message, little shady bitch. I hope that when she messages that person person stands on what the fuck she says, and then she comes and has a conversation with me so I can tell her what the fuck she said.
What happened now? What did I miss?
Hold on, I'm going through the comments too. What I missed?
Not in the comments, the message that came through.
Oh. You know how I feel bad for out of this whole thing? And I know Meg will know what I'm talking about. I feel bad for Cheryl because you know what? Cheryl's going to be caught in the middle. And I don't want her to ever feel like that.
Oh gosh, I didn't even
That's the
think
only
about
fucking
that.
person I give a fuck about. That's who makes me sad.
And she doesn't know, right? Because she's in bed.
No, she knows.
No, I think she just came in, didn't she?
Who, Nana? No, she'd be in bed at 12:30.
I think I just seen Nana. Come in.
This bitch is fucking here.
Nana, are you in here? I'm telling you, I think I seen her come in. Let me go.
She did. She is.
She is?
Mm.
Okay.
Oh, there she is.
Randy, no, I did not block her. Like, would not block her.
Who?
You can, yeah. I wouldn't block her, Randy. I never had an issue. The only people I block is people that I'm not gonna go back and forth with. Like I blocked Pebbles, and then I seen her on a live, and I got pissed off, and I went on my sneaky, and I sent her a message and said, "Bitch, you better fucking block me now." But I blocked you. You might have blocked me, bitch, but I blocked you too. She's covering her
I
baby.
blocked you too, Pebbles. So now what?
Kimmy, did you read that message? So now Liz she can't get one place, so now she's going to somebody else right now, and she's
Somebody
covering
that
her
she
fucking
talks so
tracks.
much shit about. So much shit about. I asked if they would come back here, please, and thank you.
If you say who the fuck I think you're gonna say, I'm gonna fall out my chair.
You're gonna fall out of your chair. You're gonna fall. I want to see it so I can laugh. I want to see her fall. Yep, that's who. You're right.
I'm done.
Uh-huh.
She's a grimy cunt.
What'd I tell you?
Did she just really fall out of the chair?
No.
Oh. I would have did it. I'd have been like this. I'd have been like,
I need a Diet Pepsi for this one, because you know what?
Not the Diet Pepsi. I need a shot of Diet Pepsi.
Maddie, I know this is a recovery live, baby. I know this is a recovery live, and for all you addicts, cover your ears. But don't drink it, but take you a little shot of Fireball, like the alcohol, and and vanilla. Mix it in a shot glass and just swish it on whatever side the tooth is. Don't drink it, swish it, and it will numb that shit completely out.
Hey, Hannah, you're cute. Sorry. I never seen
What?
her before.
I want to see.
Hannah.
Oh. Yes.
I said that out loud, didn't I?
Yes. Fireball and vanilla extract is really good. You swish and
cinnamon.
Yeah. Now straight cinnamon won't. Yes, angry.
Oh well, that's awesome, Pebbles. But I know you've been doing good. It has to be cinnamon.
It's gonna be moonshine, Maddie, but I wouldn't suggest that. Because you can't switch that stuff.
Well, if you have an issue with drinking, I wouldn't try that. Like tonight, because
No.
Adam's son was fighting tonight, and usually we go out of town to see it, but we didn't get to go this time. But they was here drinking, and it's very triggering to see. But I know me drinking, I'm scared to death of myself. I don't know what you're going to get. You don't know what you're going to get. I could be happy. I could be sad. I could be a freak. I could be crazy and violent. Like, He just don't know. He just never. You don't know. I don't know. We don't know. So we ain't. It can't be a risk for me. I've lost very, very good and close friends because of how I've acted on alcohol. So it's not for me.
Oh,
Hi, Nana. You're supposed to be in bed.
It ain't happening. I keep taking medicine to go to sleep.
Are you not feeling good?
I just am processing. Just processing everything. That's it.
I'm so sorry this happened. I would have never, I can't say that I would have never thought things would have happened the way that they're happening. Do I think that she may have said some things? Yeah, not to the extent of what I heard. No, and I wouldn't have believed it even with proof, like a message or text message, because those things could be edited. But with her hearing it for her own ears, I mean, you can't deny anything if she heard it, and that makes me look very, very, very differently at Liz. Very
Yep.
differently.
Now, my turn to have to deal with it because I feel so bad for Ange. I really
No, but
do.
you're
Don't feel
unwrapping.
bad for me. I'll be fine.
Read the comment from Angry.
Well, I know you're going to be fine.
My God, Puddles.
I just
You're not going to go to sleep eating all that sugar? God, you made like 10 fruit snacks for roll-ups.
Taffy.
So good.
It's Taffy.
Like, she said that I haven't had her back. She said that I haven't that I've never, like, blocked people for her. Like, she was mad that I wouldn't block Sassy and Kimmy. And I'm like, for what? They didn't do anything to me. They're my friends. Like, why?
but
And
you
then
never blocked me. I mean, I
Do
blocked
what?
Lance now, but she ain't blocked me. Matter of fact, today I even took a screenshot of it because it was strange. It was strange to me, very odd to me that today she went on my profile on my page and she liked 3 of my videos.
Who?
Liz.
Oh.
She's never liked any of my videos.
I hope Lance and them didn't get bonanza'd.
But you know why I think that she liked my videos? Because I was Chelsea put a video out, right? And Chelsea made a video with the oh God, what's her name? I don't know if I'm saying her name right. The Toothless Recovery
Barbie.
The real pretty girl.
Recovery Barbie. Katie B.
Okay,
Yeah.
yep.
Recovery Barbie.
Yep. So she made a video with her and I commented on it. Because again, that goes back to something else that she's talked fucking shit about. And you could read my comment. And I said, well, a lot of it is jealousy, envy, and a little bit of just people that have their own hate. That was because of Liz. And then all of a sudden, Liz liked my... Ooh, they're pretty, Maddie.
Let me see. Ooh, Halloween. Or is that cow print?
It's cows.
Halloween season, like Sassy, and she got dark. I mean, she got a dark color, but get some ghosts or a bat or a pumpkin head or something. Some bloody, sweaty
Too
things.
much money to be doing in the work that I do. They would be destroyed.
They can't paint them on there or
Yeah, they
anything.
paint
I
them,
don't
but
understand now. You don't like Halloween? I'm about to kick you out of my box. Let me get you a.
Really, really, really like sad.
I wish I could give you a big hug. I'm not going to tell you I'm sorry, and you know why.
Nana's upset too. I don't like that. I love you, and you definitely didn't deserve that.
Breathe, Ange.
Yeah, I ran out of butthole bleach the other night.
Oh, Jesus.
Usually that makes Ange laugh.
Oh, God.
I don't think she heard me. She's upset, and she has every right to be upset. Every right.
I was wondering when you'd let it out tonight, Ange.
That makes me want to cry. Everybody knows I'm sensitive as fuck. I've been crying about this kitty sitting outside. Like, look how it's walking. It's so pretty. But that's from years of being like, don't cry. You're weak if you cry. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Or the ant. Don't kill the ant.
Just
Have you never seen that movie, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, or the ants? Like, they're people too.
I mean, if you go back and speak on trauma, right? Like, people say hurt people hurt people. And although I can get that and understand it, it still don't make it okay. That goes back to trauma and things that she needs to heal from, to realize that there are good people and that there's good people that really loved her. You know what I mean? And sometimes in our minds, we either feel like we don't deserve it, or we're just so hell bent in our mentalities, that we don't want to. And I know it probably sounds like I'm making an excuse, but that's just me looking at all aspects too, you know.
I made excuses for years. And here we are. Yay.
Oh, Sassy, did you see what Pebbles said?
Mentality, not mental. Big difference in mental and mentality.
I don't even know what to say anymore.
So, Ange, can I ask you, like, what do you want to happen now? Like, do you want to have a conversation with her? Do you just want to never speak to her again? Like,
Oh, I'm done. I'm done. There's no more conversations to be had.
Have
Thank
so
y'all.
after you heard this conversation, did you speak to her afterwards, or she doesn't know everything that you heard? Like, she just knows you're fucking pissed and you heard some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right. For me, okay, and this is just for me because there's a lot of characteristics that you have. I'm the same way. Whether it be through text or just to say what you got to say, I would still say, like, and I'd call it. Like, I heard it. You can sit here and deny all you want. I heard what you said.
You know what the excuse I got? Oh, you know what the excuse got when she called me? Well, she texted me because I wouldn't answer her call. She said, I was just saying that to see if they'd come back and tell you.
Well,
then why didn't she tell you she was going to do that first then?
I'll say that's bullshit because you remember the last conversation that I had with her, and it was over the fuckery that she did in her live about Kimmy, and I called you and I called you and then I called her. Yeah, no, it's bullshit. Friends don't speak on friends like that.
No, they don't.
This isn't just like my friend though. Like this is somebody that like I
Your sister. You
like did
consider her your sister, your family.
and she was like my sister. Like it's not. It wasn't.
Well,
I'm just.
no, savage family shouldn't do that, but family does do that. And they should be cut just like a friend. If people can't respect you, show loyalty, respect your boundaries, then cut it. Take that energy somewhere else on somebody else that appreciates it and will love you wholeheartedly.
Yeah, because family's first people that'll do you dirty. You definitely got to set boundaries with family. And I know that you considered her your family. And you know, I'm just going to say this. Like, I know she does things like telling people stuff just to see if it will get back, because she's done that to Megs. She
But
told
has
her
she? You just saying that?
She told her something. No, it was a plan. She told Meg something to see if she would go to someone else about it with it.
But you know what? My thing is that she could have went to Cheryl and said anything she wanted to say, and I wouldn't have gotten upset about it. She went to other people and dogged me out. That's what I'm upset about.
Well, and Ange, I'm just going to say this again. There's a difference between about someone and saying things that you know is going to hurt their feelings.
Mm-hmm.
So she went to that other person and was talking about you like that because she didn't think that other person was going to come to you. She didn't think that she probably thought that other person was going to feed in it and do the same. Mm. So that way, if I'm talking about her and you're talking about it, you can't tell on me for talking about her if you're talking about it too.
And I've been telling her for weeks, mind your business, stay out of it, stay out of it, stay out of it. And I told Cheryl, I said, Cheryl, this is going to come to a head and it's going to be nasty.
Yep. I told her, leave it alone, leave it alone, leave it alone.
Cheryl the other day, I said, Cheryl, I said, I'm going to tell you right now. I said, she keeps fucking stepping on Kimmy and Sassy's toes. All that shit she talked about Megs, it's going to end up coming out. And she ain't going to like it, because then what's she going to do then?
I took it more than I would. Yeah. Oh, well, let me rephrase that. I would take it because she ain't gonna bother me. It's the fact that she keeps coming for you, and you ain't gonna come for somebody that I care for. Look at that pretty tractor.
Well, I even said I don't understand why you keep going for Kimmy. Cheryl, have I not? What has she done
Oh
to
yeah.
you? I don't understand.
If you know she ain't gonna fucking bother me. That's why. And like I went crying to the bitch, you hurt my feelings. No, fuck you, bitch. I don't fuck about you.
Well, she did hurt my feelings.
I know she did.
And I did cry. I'm serious.
And it was fucked up that she allowed the bullshit to conspire in her fucking life.
Well, yeah.
I said that too.
She definitely shouldn't have had let no other people talk shit about me.
And
Or
I
say
got
no
it. And
smart ass
Her and I
comment.
got into a fight that day too. Ask Cheryl because she had said to me, she goes, "What are you mad?" And I goes, "I'm upset." And she goes, "Well, then you can stay fucking mad." When we get off the live, I said, "Who the
She did. Oh God.
you think you're talking to? I don't know who the fuck you think you are, but you will not talk to me like that." Sure did. Sure did. I didn't mean to. I didn't say it that way. Okay, well you did.
My grandbaby's been here since Thursday, so I can't do
screen
nothing to her.
recorded it. I screen recorded it, and when I showed it to you, totally different aspect of it, wasn't it? Because again, I already fucking knew.
That one's cool.
I think I'm going to get a Chucky one too.
You should.
Well, when my grandbaby's not here, I have a lot of time to work on it. But she gets the other Kenny scratches around. We're thinking about getting her a mini one and showing her, like, I'm sure she wouldn't be able to do it correctly, but she could get the she's very smart. She would get the concept of pick it up with a pen and put it on the paper. Might not be in the right spot, but, you know. Oh. So where do you hang all these when you're done? Or do you
I put
sell
them in a
them?
book, and then I sell them. If they're not ones that I want, if they're not my NBCs, I don't really keep them. I just sell them.
What's an NBC?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh. I even ordered me a spiffy pen with a light. I see. I can't do more than one diamond, though.
I can't do more than 3.
I said, I'm cool. I'll stick with the.
Trust me, eventually you'll want to use more than one at a time.
I've tried. It don't work properly. I guess
You have to get a bigger tray.
Yes, that's probably what it is, because I only got that little one. Pebbles, where are you at? Why are you saying ding ding? There's nobody. We're not in trying to get in.
Angie, I think you need some more diamond art.
Yeah, that's why I was bringing it up.
That Rebel canceled tomorrow.
She got mad at her diamond art, and
She threw it all over her office.
Oh my God, I thought that was your teeth. I was like, what the fuck?
Is she taking her fucking teeth out?
I can't wait to see what transpires in the next couple of days.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, there she is.
I've been waiting for you. Did somebody tell you I was asking for you? I should have just shared the live to you. I don't know why I didn't share the live to you.
Well, Megan.
Slap Happy Pebble.
So then, just like this.
How long did it take you to pick up all them damn diamonds?
Today, they're still there.
They're still there. I'm just gonna step all over them. It makes my floor look very pretty.
They're everywhere.
She said they're everywhere.
I can't wait to see what transpires the next couple of days. It's going to be exciting.
Oh, you
Oh,
don't like it.
she's backtracking. She's covering all kinds of tracks
Yep.
to cover her fucking ass instead of admitting where she fucked up.
Where did Angel go? Did she leave?
She's probably ghost mode.
No, because it wouldn't have showed her come in.
Yeah, it would have.
Yes, it would have.
It'll show her come in, but not
Yeah,
like.
it shows them come in. It just doesn't show them on the view.
I've got like 12 page letters on my messenger right now. My texts
from her.
Mm-hmm. You know that when you backpedal so much, you hit the brakes eventually, right? Like the brakes are gonna make you stop, right?
And you're going to go over the handlebars. Mm-hmm. Face first. Always.
I've done that when I was a little kid. And I left my head open. I did it on a scooter too.
I have a 74-year-old patient who just did it on an electric scooter, and all this is bruised, and this is bruised, and she broke a couple fingers.
Look at my finger.
You normally ride that thing?
Mm-hmm.
And today was just a fucked up day, or that
Yeah,
day?
she just hit the wrong spot on a curb, and she was bruised in her face for weeks.
Oh my goodness.
But she's a stubborn ass, and she's walking around like it was nothing.
Does she ride it still?
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least she picked herself back up and got on the bike. Or the scooter.
Mm-hmm.
What are you thinking, Ange?
Too much.
Thinking about it more. Thanks, Kay. I actually had to get ready today.
Have you talked to Stevie about all this? Does he know what's going on?
Yep.
Because this is not only going to affect you, it's going to affect Mia.
Oh, my baby will be fine. My baby's always fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but when she sees you hurt, Ange, that makes her hurt.
I had her block Liz on her phone tonight. Take her off her phone. Sure did. What?
Was she messaging her?
No, but she does. Mia will text her and send her pictures and stuff. Say, I love you, Auntie Liz. Can't wait to see you. You coming to dinner this Sunday?
All this bullshit, all of this fuckery that's been caused between numerous, like, I mean, let's just drop names. There's Blonde Barbie. There's me. There's Kimmy. There's the Robin girl. There's Megs. There's Ange. I mean, can we keep going with all these people?
Chelsea.
Yeah, Chelsea. Carla. Yeah. I mean, all these fucking people.
Not you. I don't say your name like that. I say it with emphasis.
Carla.
You're not allowed to call me by first name.
Did you hear what she said? Yeah, and
We're
that
talking
right.
about Carla.
Carla. Hmm.
I'm gonna go try to go to bed. See if I can sleep.
You gotta go to work tomorrow, Nana.
No, I'm just tired from today cleaning and cooking, and
All right,
my
give me a
back is
few
killing
hours. I'll
me.
be there. I'm tired
Come
too.
on. I don't know if it's gonna be as good as Ange, but I did her dish, so we'll see.
Ange is scared.
What?
She clenches
Not
her
cooking.
butt tight. She doesn't know how to
Be
relax.
being tore them steak tips up, so that's got some good flavor. I was like, okay, well, let's see what tomorrow's dish tastes like.
It'll be wonderful.
But the sad part about it, Courtney, it's my loss too because it's just sad. It just sucks.
Hi.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna
Bye.
go.
No.
Love you, Ange. I'll see y'all.
I do not like seeing when people I care about hurt. I do not like that at all. Good thing you don't got on eyelashes.
No, I have
Yeah,
real bills to pay.
Girl, some people
yeah.
get on TikTok and they battle for money. You know, you could do that.
Never my fucking worst day. See, I'm gonna be mad tomorrow.
Yep. We'll need to you to bed.
Yep.
Bye, Shammy. Love you.
Night.
Mm-mm.
I'm
Just
really curious now to hear about the one she reached out to. I'd love to have been a fly on the wall to hear that fucking conversation.
Yep, sure would too. Sure would.
Gosh.
I reach out to her after everything she said about her. That's some ballsy shit. That's some ballsy shit. We know, Pebbles. We know.
I'm sure it'll be said after tonight.
Yep. Which people that know? Yeah, you're probably right about that.
Yeah. Yeah, I read it.
So you are going to cancel tomorrow night?
It's already canceled. He canceled it.
Who was the speaker?
Rebel.
He didn't want to do it?
He got called into work.
You could just get on there and talk
Oh, no, I can't. No, ma'am. No.
about the subject, not about anything else, because you don't want to do that when you're doing that.
That's why I said I'm not getting on.
I definitely would not give that up, Ange. I would not give that up.
No.
That is something that you created after sharing your story.
Oh, she
because
took over it. Like, that's hers. Everything's hers. Everything's hers.
it's not hers, man. It's not hers.
Like everybody said, it ain't gonna last. That shit's gonna fall apart quick. Fall apart. And I'm gonna sit here like this.
I mean, how many people you think is going to be supporting her now after this?
A lot. You'd be surprised.
Well, I mean, not the people. Well, you're right.
Well, trolls come out to support now.
Because we've held a live that started out with Meg's, and then it's ended up being about her. And I mean, that's just how, mentality works, But, for me, like I've said,
But it's okay. Angie's just venting.
Yeah. I'm just venting, right?
No, I'm taking it. That's my story. Hey, Cody, don't nobody block CJ, whatever that nice name. That's my son.
That's what people do, right? They
He only
vent.
got a couple followers, but that's my son. Don't block him. Don't mute him. Unless he says anything crazy. Then
Cody
we can.
alone.
we don't even have moderators in here anymore. Bitch, they done got tired of hearing our asses and they going to bed.
I'm a moderator. I'll block Sassy.
Bitch.
You can't. She's a moderator. I don't think can mods block and mute other mods?
No. They should have like 3 mods that have the same powers as like you and then other people.
Jess says I'm present.
Jess said she's deactivating tonight too.
Why?
Why?
She's where I am. She's done with it. She's getting blamed for it from Liz is calling her, Meg is calling her. Like, that's not fair.
No, it's not fair. And there was only one thing that I said, and I asked her permission about it. And that was just about, and that is the only thing that I said Jess said. That was it.
And what people don't understand is I heard Liz's mouth myself. I heard Liz talking. Because what happened is I was talking to somebody and they thought they hung up. But they didn't hang up. And they were talking to Liz on the other line. And I could hear them. Oopsie. That's what happened. Oopsie.
Phones have this nifty little thing called a mute button.
Youth way. Let me hear all.
Yep.
So the person didn't understand that I was still on that tablet talking to them when they were getting phone calls and talking. And I was just sitting there on mute. Boop. Let me hear what this bitch got to say. Sure did.
I would have recorded that whole damn thing. Oh, you didn't say this? Then what's this? You didn't say that? Okay. We'll say.
Well, she knows she knows Angie and the liar.
Oh, I'm a thief and a liar.
So you've been friends with this girl for a long time?
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't imagine my best friend of like over 20 years doing something like that to me. Like,
Oh no, this no, it wasn't that long. Long enough to
Long
get very close.
years,
Yeah.
and
Years.
years.
Yeah. Like, especially if you've had them in your home, you know, they know your kids. Like, they're close with your children or child. I don't know how many kids you have, but
Holidays.
yeah, like
Calling my daughter
that's just
Auntie
crazy.
Liz, like,
Mm-mm.
Yeah, not right. And I can just, I mean, if she's already reached out to one person that she talked, oh my God, so much shit about.
so
Like,
much.
like with her reaching out to her, I can just imagine who she's gonna reach out to. And I know what she's gonna say. Do you remember that one time?
Mm-hmm. And then if that person comes to me, I'm
That.
gonna say, "Yep." And I remember that one time, and I remember everything she said,
You do.
which is why I wanted the girl in the phone conversation.
Sassy runs a tight ship. Just saying.
I just don't want no fuckery. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like,
I gotta say though, like you and Kimmy have like really helped, especially with all the shit that's been going down like lately. You stopped a lot of shit, you know, like because there were so many times I was just like, I'm done with it, I'm sick of it, just don't do it. It's not worth it.
and then here we are.
Yeah, but no, like on
But
no,
let
like
me say this:
this
we
is
didn't
different.
show no screen recordings. We didn't show no screenshots. We
Yeah,
didn't
we
say
did.
some names. We
That was
didn't
a
bash
lie.
anybody. We didn't body shame anybody. We didn't go searching in nobody's
You
past.
were
We didn't reach
dropping
out to
names like a
nobody's
motherfucker.
exes or mothers or sisters or cousins or
Right,
uncles. Like we didn't do anything.
right.
And
But
again,
you
before I
guys,
did this, I
you guys
tried
did this for a
for
reason. You
a
had
couple
something.
weeks to
Yeah,
try to
you
talk
have
to her,
something at
and I
stake.
kind of knew I would get to talk to her by doing it because
Like,
I knew at least Lance
but
would.
you guys were being told that they were coming for your cause, you know. And when you come for somebody's cause, that I was reading the comments. Like, you guys have helped a lot of people through your Monday Night Madness. And what did Matt say that night? What was it? Thursday vibing or vibing Thursday or something like that? He called it.
Thriving
Thriving.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like to to say that you're coming for somebody's cause like that, that's a reason to do what you guys did today. You know, like,
Well, and that was the last straw because I had heard from it from one person, then I heard, and then I seen a message today, and I'm like, I'm done.
hmm
Like, and
and you've
she
asked
won't
to
give it
have
to
that
me
private
privately,
conversation multiple
so
times.
Kimmy's
Multiple.
like, I'm gonna make a video when you get home. I'm gonna make a video. Can you help me how to put things, do my words? Because you know how I can get a little hot headed. I'm sitting there thinking to myself,
hmm
how the fuck am I gonna help you make a video? And I'm sitting there thinking, like, how the fuck am I gonna do that? Like, I don't know
Well,
how.
when I saw
I made
Kimmy's
it, and then I'm like,
video,
does this sound okay? Like, I sound a little crazy. Like, I'm running around trying to get paint together and shit. Like,
I'm like, yeah, Sassy's not gonna let this fucking happen. Then I saw Sassy do it. I'm like, well, shit, I guess it's happening. Here we go.
Sassy ain't gonna let that go down. Oh, believe me, I had to check and see what I
Yeah,
like.
I've noticed that, Ange. I've noticed that. And it's been like that. It's been anywhere between 5 to 10 people on the outside.
Well, we know who's out there.
Everybody say hi.
The people. People are fucking scary. You don't want do.
Not the people.
Don't fuck with the people. Y'all know it's 2 a.m.
Yeah. My
No, it's not.
husband's
It's
like,
one.
I said, man, I'm gonna have to go home and give him some so he's not mad.
It is blinking, but
It
it
is
says 150.
1:17, Miss Ma'am.
Yep,
Yeah,
I had
115.
Yep, hubby's gonna have
I
to
like
get home
that.
so he don't stay mad at me. Or I might go home and he'll be mad like he was the other night and tell me he weren't gonna give me none. Let him brew in it because I knew he'd come back in the morning and want it, but I wanted it right then.
Like I need to. I can't say
Release
what I want
pressure.
to say. Yeah, that was better than what I was gonna say. How many does it say that's in here right now for you, Ange?
17.
I was gonna say, I
Okay.
see
I didn't know if
17.
we were seeing different numbers because when you said 21, I seen 19.
I'm in ghost
No, it's
mode,
the
so
16.
Oh, that's probably the people on the outside running away.
There's 11 of us, so there's 5 people just watching.
15. It just went down again.
Yep.
16 on your end stuff.
Now there's
15.
15.
They're sneaking. They're watching. They're sneaking. They're watching. They're sneaking. They're watching. They're sneaking. They're watching. They're sneaking. They're watching.
They hate me.
Let's
They
watch
hate
the
me.
numbers dwindle away. Mal?
She means now.
She said now.
I thought she was mowing at me.
Meow.
Shorty! Don't touch
Stop
my kitty.
sign.
Right after you left, I found the little kitty paw print. I love when she does it because she knows when I come in her lives, I make her do the little thingy. Well, I don't make her, but I asked her to do it. And she'll be like, don't touch my kitty. Don't touch my kitty. I love it when she says it. Don't touch my kitty. No, why would you be getting kicked out? Well, here she comes.
Yeah. Kim, don't touch my kitty, dog. Don't touch. Meow. 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 Don't touch my kitty. Meow. Don't touch my. Hey, Miss Sassy, how you doing, baby?
Good, how are you?
Drunk as fuck.
Girl.
I mean, I know y'all guys got your own sorority. I'm sorry. I be forgetting. Meow, 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 meow. Don't touch my angry. Meow, 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 meow. Don't touch my kitty. Don't
Wasn't
touch
me,
my
that was Ann.
kitty. Meow, don't
Ann
touch
just
my
touching your kitty.
Y'all better stop touching my kitty, dog. My kitty is getting hot and bothered, okay? This motherfucker over here about to purr. Purr. How the fuck kitty
She
purr?
says purr.
How the fuck kitty purrs? I want to purr. How kitty purr, babe? Y'all better stop catching my kitty over here. Hey,
Look, it's at 69. Leave it there.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite number, baby. 69. I like it like that. Oh, somebody got roses. It smells so good. It smells so good for the roses. What y'all guys doing over here yonder?
Nothing, just conversating.
I appreciate y'all guys over here support me even though I drink and they say I'm an alcoholic. You know, I don't drink every day, Sassy and Kimmy. I don't drink every day. You know?
Now I see your lives. You drink and you have fun and you do
No,
your
I
little
don't drink every day though. Do y'all see me every day on here drinking?
Not every day,
No,
but I can
not
see
every
you a
day.
lot. But not every day.
Not every. Okay, Kimmy,
An
Miss Kimmy.
alcoholic has to drink every day.
An alcoholic does have to drink every day because I used to be alcoholic every day.
So
I
no, I
drink
don't
days
see
and
you.
days and days. Keep my 69 here. I like 69. We need to do Kimmy and Sassy 69, baby, and Angry, and Angry Nanny over here. We can all 69.
Lord have mercy.
Hold on. We can do like that one guy. Human Centipede. We can be a human centipede, guys.
Oh my god, I've seen that movie. That movie is crazy.
We're about to all be that human centipede in a minute. Y'all keep doing that shit.
As
We'll
long
keep
as I'm
meow
the
meow meow
friend,
kitty.
one of the centipede.
I'm drunk as fuck, dog. I ain't gonna lie. I'm at my best friend's house. My best friend's house.
Friend's house. I'm picturing her face and she's going, how?
Listen, I know, Sassy, you got it right. You got it so right now. You think you know me very well, but you got it right, baby. No, but listen, dog. Like, I don't drink every day, though. I really don't. And
No,
it
I
bothers
see
me.
when you drink, you have fun. Like you don't get emotional and all in
No,
your
I
feelings.
don't. No, you bitch. You lying. Miss Kim, you
Well,
lying.
let me say this: when I see you, you're in the daytime. I don't know about nighttime, but in the
Nighttime is
daytime, you're
over.
fun.
I'm drowning in
You're
my
having fun.
tears and
You're in your
sorrow. No, just playing.
lit clothes and jumping in your pool. So
I'm still jumping in the pool right now, and it's freezing and cold. All
freezing.
right,
Cause
it's
I know
okay. If
you're
I get
close
ammonia
to
tomorrow, it's all
shit.
right. It's okay. I got heating pads tomorrow. I like a challenge, y'all. I love a challenge. I like a challenge, Miss Kimmy and stuff. Who got some rapping music playing? Who got it? Who got it playing? Listen, I like a challenge, though. I like a challenge. But I just want to ask y'all guys a question. Do I need AAAA?
Hey, she says.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you need it?
If I did it before and I don't like it, and I did it. My name is Shorty and I'm an alcoholic. No, I did it before. It don't help me. I've done it before, and I mean, I'm not an alcoholic like I used to be.
Well, you don't have to go to AA if you think you need help. You don't have to go to AA.
I don't need help, Miss Sassy. I don't need help until listen. I'm good and collect until motherfuckers piss me off, and then I'm about to listen. I don't need. I'm just asking y'all a question because y'all guys support me. You support me, Miss Sassy and Miss Kim.
You know I do.
I know that, but I mean, am I a bad
Funny.
person?
I don't think you are. I think you're very funny, and I love watching you.
Where'd the other girl go?
She's at work, so she probably had something she has to
Oh
do.
no, she trying to suck dick for gas money at work for like 5 seconds, right?
Girl.
That time. I'm going to bed. Night.
Who said that?
Good night,
No, are you
Amy.
serious? I'm about to get out the
She's like, we're
box.
just
Y'all
getting
about to
the
leave
party
Sassy and Kim.
started.
Everybody's trying to
I
leave because
do
I got
too,
in the box.
Pebbles.
I'm about
I
to let
love
y'all have your
watching her.
party.
I do love watching her, Pebbles. She's funny.
Why is everybody mean? Why everybody leaving for? Because I just jumped in a box.
It
No,
ain't
they're
you.
That
tired,
made me
huh?
feel some type of way.
We've been on here since
Oh, not this
8:30.
motherfucker, Pebbles.
Yeah.
Pebbles, go to fucking sleep.
I can't.
Why are you whispering? Somebody laying beside you?
Because
Naked?
everybody's asleep at my boyfriend's mom's house.
Oh, you at your boyfriend's mom's house?
Yes.
Good morning, wake up, motherfuckers. At night.
No, I don't.
Why everybody, Sassy and Kim, why everybody leave, dog?
Well, Angry had a nail appointment, and Ange is at work, so she probably got a call.
I feel like they left because I got in a box.
No.
They didn't leave because you got in the box.
No, honey.
Okay. Miss Sassy.
What?
I know why you got that name, because you sassy as fuck over there yonder.
She is.
I ain't sassy.
Get the fuck if you ain't.
Pebbles, ain't nobody talking to you while you over there quiet.
Don't be mean to me.
Can you whisper a little bit louder, please?
Don't be mean to me.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you at night.
Oh my God. I'm deaf. I can't hear you.
I'm not being mean to you, Pebbles.
She's gonna start crying, Shorty. She's gonna start crying.
Sassy, you gotta give her tissue or something tonight.
I ain't got
You got
nothing for
tissues?
it.
Kimmy, can you grab back of tissues and just slide them over here that other way? Thank you. There you go, Pebbles. Pebbles, there you go.
Got it.
All right, I'm glad you do, baby. I just want to say hi, everybody. How y'all guys doing tonight? I
We're
love
doing
me
absolutely
I love me
wonderful.
some Miss Kim and Miss Sassy. Pebbles.
We love us some shorty.
I know. I just didn't know. I mean, because I know y'all guys do the sorority stuff, you know. And I mean, I just don't want to trigger nobody, you know. No.
I'm very confident in what I do, shorty. You won't trigger me, baby.
I mean, I don't do no other
I
drugs
like
but
watching you
drink.
do your stuff because I live my craziness through you when I watch you.
Oh, what's that supposed to mean? Tell me about it.
That's a good thing. Like you get to do things that I can't do because if I drink, I'm crazy.
I'm crazy too, bitch. You ain't seen me crazy yet, because if I was crazy, my TikToks would be gone. Bitch, I jump naked and fly naked everywhere. Before listen, my wife has to end my TikTok before the night's over because I'm jumping down the street naked. And half of my people see it half of my other people see it. But y'all can't see it because I'm getting in trouble for night's over with.
Oh no, you ain't.
I mean, everybody done seen half of my titties and my balls and everything on TikTok. I mean, I'm just saying. Y'all haven't yet? Y'all haven't yet? Just wait on it. Just wait on it. I got a shorty ratchet shorty side. That's my TikTok. Ratchet shorty side. Come meet me over there.
I'm gonna have to find
It's
out.
called Ratchet Shorty Side. Follow me.
Oh, I definitely will.
All right, cause listen, I'm going down butt naked. One day.
One day when your wife ain't working.
My wife is there. I'm sitting right next to my wife. She don't give a fuck what I do.
She don't care if you run naked?
Nah, hell nah. It's for my views. You know, everybody's so worried about views and shit, you know, on here on TikTok. They so worried about my views and shit. I don't give a fuck about views. I'm me.
Click views and dollar bills.
I mean, they don't pay my rent. Hold on. Let me tell you about something. You know what? Guys, I got food stamps for sale. If anybody got some weed, I got food stamps for sale. I'm just saying. They said I got food stamps for sale. Miss Gypsy said I got food stamps for sale, baby.
I need some Marahoochie.
Huh?
She said that's what Gypsy said.
Yeah, Gypsy said I got food stamps for sale. I don't even smoke weed. My wife do. Not me. I just drink every now and then. I don't drink every day though. I don't. And if I do, it's my business. If I do, it's my business. My rent's paid, my bills are paid, my wife's paid, my kids are paid, and everything's paid. And my TikTok
happy wife, happy life.
Yeah. Yep. But I'm not an alcoholic. I went to AA a couple weeks ago, guys. I did. Because TikTok told me I need to go AA, Sassy.
Are you serious?
On my dad's deathbed, TikTok told me my TikTok friends, my haters said I need to go AA. So I got a picture of AA. I was in my class in AA. And I got a certificate in AA. I mean, my haters said I need to go AA. I collected Cash App, $, for AA. They gave it to me. $, for AA. I'm just saying, dog. I get tired of... Listen, I did go AA. Go look at my Cash. Go look at my TikTok. I went to AA. You see me sitting there? I was sitting there on my bed. I mean, no, I'm being serious. I'm just joking right now, but I have done AA, but motherfuckers want to sit there and trash me and dog me on here. So they said I need to go AA, so I took a fake picture of AA. I took a fake picture of Cash App. A video. A fucking certificate. And I mean, come on now. But I mean, I did AA before. But y'all want to hate on me so bad. I don't drink every goddamn day, sassy. Kimmy, and pedals.
Pebble.
Well, honey, the only time you feel that you need to go to AA is if you feel you need to go to AA.
I don't need to go AA yet, but listen, once upon a time.
That's what you do, baby.
But I love y'all guys for supporting me. I appreciate y'all. That's what I want to tell y'all guys. I just love every single body that supports me. I know a lot of people hate on me. They don't like me. I need some sleep, something. Well, then you better get some coffee and wake up then if you don't want to go to sleep. Or go take a sleeper pill. Soloff make you go sleep, Pebbles.
Get some soul off.
Oh my
Let's not say I love you first, and I love you guys too. For so,
She's got to. I'm
then
crying,
get some
Shorty.
dick. Wake your boyfriend up and give you some dick, and he might give you some sleep. Shit, something make you go sleep. I love everybody though. Support me. I can't
She said
stand
I
it. Oh
can't.
well, then you can't get no dick tonight. Right.
Oh fuck!
I'm flustered with you.
Me, you're mad at me tonight? Tell me about it tomorrow, okay? Well, then you can go to the bathroom and play with it with a rose, because I sniff that rose every day. When I get a rose, I sniff it. I sniff that bitch. If you got a rose, go in the bathroom and play with it a little bit, and then you can go to sleep tonight. Tell her, Sassy.
Oh, Bubbles.
Girl, I'm gonna go home and play with my rose. I mean, we're just gonna be
Are
honest.
you at work, Sassy?
No, this is my office.
Oh, hey, office. I gotta
The
pee.
big office, ain't it? Just not the rose.
Yeah,
I need
baby,
to
that
invest
thing
in a
is.
rose. Like I've heard so much good things about this thing.
They're wonderful. Like in a hurry, like 2.3 seconds, if that. Like
What I
get your
use
shit done and
does
go.
that. Like
And the
what I
best
have
part
does
that I
that.
love, my best part I love about my rose is I can set it on my nightstand, and my kids think it's a wax warmer because it has the thing. They think it's a wax warmer.
One of these times you're gonna go to use it, it's gonna have wax in it.
Mine has wax. Mine had
Mama.
wax on it today, cause I spilled the wax warmer on it. But I was still sniffing that shit earlier this morning.
Oh
I'm
No, it
peeing
wasn't
right
a
now,
joke.
y'all. But Miss Sassy and Kim, I appreciate y'all guys support me. I know you guys do the rehab stuff, but I appreciate y'all.
Well, I appreciate you too, Shorty, because I see you come in to our lives on Mondays and Thursdays, and you
I
come in
need
and you
help
say,
sometimes. Sometimes I just need help. Not all the time, but just sometimes.
well,
Sometimes.
it's always good to hear other people's, things that they've done and been through just for healing for yourself. It's not doesn't have to be recovery. Like we have people share their story of mental health or domestic violence, so we don't. It's not just recovery.
Well, I can't tell you about my other business, because then TikTok's going to use it against me. Pebbles, go in the bathroom and use a rose. You can go sleep tomorrow.
She has to behave because she's laying next to her boyfriend and his
Now, why
son.
the fuck did she get in? Miss Pebbles, why the
She
fuck
has
you
to
get in the
behave.
call tonight? Not home.
Ladies, I'm
I'm
heading
getting off
home.
here. I love you guys. Good night.
Love you guys. I'm gonna get off here too. Love
Good night.
y'all.
Good night. Good
Call
night.
me, message me when you get home so I know the bears didn't get you.
Okay, ain't no bear's gonna get me.
You got your bear mace?
I got my bear mace.
Okay. Good night. Love you. Good night, Pebbles.